about it.
All right, and
I'm
we
good.
are live.
Hot.
You're good.
Ripperoonie. Is chat alive or am I? Yeah, okay, chat's good. Everybody's saying hi. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
Uh,
Hello. By the way, I should warn you guys, the stream does get a decent amount of views, so hope your anxiety isn't too bad.
Yay.
oh, I'm fine.
I know
I'm-
you are, Blue.
I'm good. I'm a fucking bitch. I love attention.
Alright, okay, so hello everybody. This is Zillion here, and we are going to be streaming more drawing people as werewolves because apparently I'm going to beat a dead horse harder than... I'm not going to finish that joke. And here we have, and I have 3 guests with me today. We'll introduce them in order of probably on the stream title. We have Lucky Coyote. She is one of the makers for Donut Cacti and a good friend of mine. Say hi, Lucky.
Hey, what's up?
Next, we have Spooch Coyote, who was basically came after his time and would have probably made some of the best furry Vine compilations out there, or just regular Vines, or whatever.
Too nice.
I am too nice. Thank you. Say hi, Spooch. Say hi, Spooch.
Oh yeah, what's up?
And then we have Blue the Dragon. He is another YouTuber, both furry and non-furry. So say hi, Blue.
Hello. I'm in a mood today. I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. I'm in a mood. It's a good one.
That's good. Well, let's have a good time then. All right, so we're gonna start with Spooch. I don't need you to send me a reference, Spooch, because I made yours.
Yeah.
You're just like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Spooch
I can
is...
send you the one I made that I drew in colored pencil.
Oh,
It's been my ref sheet for like 2 years.
I know.
Oh, I've like commissioned art and I'm like, oh, here you go. And they're like, oh, great, you're 5.
I think you should upgrade and go with crayon for your next one.
I would
honestly.
I would honestly love to do a video where I just like do this amazing girl in crayon, and just like
Please
all these...
do.
Yeah, but I
do it like I did with my stupid drawing video, where you do like drawings of other people in crayon. 3 of them are terrible or whatever, and then the last one is just absolute masterpiece.
Oh yeah, that was great. I actually plan...
I would love to see you do that.
What I really want to do is you know that Persona Maker game, like where it's just a bunch of different like terrible. It looks like it's a taxidermy together Frankenstein.
I actually have never heard of this, and
But
I'm having a bit of a moment now.
It's great. What I really want to do is I want to design the ugliest character I can possibly do in that, and then redraw it to look epic.
Yes! That's a brilliant idea. That is absolutely amazing.
Alright, it's unimaginative creations. No, I don't want branding. I don't want the Progen suits. I want, right, Spooch. There we go. There we go.
I dropped that whole Coca-Cola sign on my leg so you don't have to worry about copyright.
Well, also the fact that, Lucky would probably kill you if you did that.
You know, Spooch, like I really love soda and I love Coke the best. Even though I have a dog named Becky, I went back to Coke.
I think I texted you once. I was like, hey, can your company just like throw on a Coca-Cola logo on a fursuit? I was thinking of like Monster Brew, and I was like, he did it.
Yeah, it is. You could totally make your own.
Yeah.
It's like, have fun stitching that in.
Yeah, like if you're that big of a fanatic, you know.
I'll design it in crayon.
Oh heck.
Oh yeah, that's the only way anybody should ever do commissions. Like, decree, like, if we ever make the laws of being a furry, all art must be done in crayon.
That's how I started. I started
Oh shoot! I don't think this is the right playlist. No, this is definitely not the right playlist. Okay.
I
there
was so fucking confused. My stream paused itself, and I was just like, "What are you all talking about? You're not doing anything." I was literally sitting here going, "Are you gonna fucking do something? This is the strangest stream I have ever seen." But my stream had just paused itself. It's alright. I'm great. I'm a professional.
Why is this
Hi, Sad Majira. Sorry, someone said my name and I got excited.
not?
Yeah, it happens.
Ah.
All right, Spooch. What type of werewolf would you be? Would you like be a swole werewolf, or would you be like a skinny, lanky one, or
We're gonna go freaking swole.
swole wolf?
Of course.
That's the only way to be.
That kind of guy that hits up the 24-hour fitness like 3 times a day.
Nice. Do you take more selfies than you actually do lift things?
I actually ask people to take like pictures of me while I do some like Greek statue pose.
Oh, nice, nice.
Everyone,
I
like,
bring
around
friends,
with-
not because I need company or anything, just because I need photographers.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna have swole Spooch showing off the guns then,
And throwing a protein shake there.
and more protein. Like, I'll be honest, I've like been going to the gym like every weekday for like the past 2 months, and I'm seeing
Good on
results.
Oh yeah, nice.
How's your diet, though?
I ate 3 Reese's peanut butter cups today,
Oh my god.
and a donut.
Yeah. It is actually legitimately so hard to eat healthy in America. It is
Yep.
way harder than it is in America. Sorry, it is way harder in America than it is in the UK or Australia. I can vouch for that.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, you go to Walmart, right? And it's like,
Mhm.
what is it, like 20 pack of glazed donuts is like $4 or less? It's like
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
insane. It is insane. How do you not buy that? How do you not gorge yourself until you're unable to move? Like, I don't have self-control. What the hell? That's so rude. And then you go over to the fucking vegetables and you can see them wilting. Like the lettuce is literally browner than a shit. And you're just like, do I really think this is going to make a nice salad? No. And then you look at the price and it's more expensive than the donuts. It's
Oh, yeah.
actually ridiculous. It makes no sense. I hate it. But I also loved it because I knew I was only there for a year, so I just let myself go.
But you're also like in the circus that whole time, so I mean, you got your workout in.
Oh yeah, that was probably the most active I've ever been for a solid year because we did like sorry, I'm gonna count out loud because it's always fun for everybody else. 3, 4, 5, so about a minimum of 8 shows a week, and the shows were like 2 hours. And then on top of that, we did rehearsals and shit. So it's pretty active. But America was like, I didn't really lose weight for the amount of exercise I was doing. I should have lost some weight. America was fighting me on that one.
Kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
broke even.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I pretty much just broke even. My arms got more swole, and my stomach actually lost a bit of definition. That's kind of what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, Wendy's is too good.
It's like whoever runs their PR department is a fucking mastermind.
They're a
Oh.
genius. They actually are. I want to give them a kiss. Give them a kiss on their Twitter mouth.
Control L. Oh no, it's Shift L. My bad.
Hi, Void. I'm literally just saying hi to anyone I see says my name. It's pretty fun. It's my game. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not dead. People think I'm dead.
What?
I'm actually not even joking. Someone messaged me randomly on Twitter, and they were like, "I legitimately thought you quit YouTube," and I was
What?
like, "No, like I posted like 3 days ago," and they're like, "Yeah, one of my friends just said you should check out this YouTuber and linked me your channel, and I thought you'd quit YouTube, so I'd stopped checking," and I was like, "Oh." Nah, I just have depression and take a lot of breaks. Holy shit, everyone's saying my name. Okay, I'm gonna take this challenge. Hi Akira, hi Samajira again, hi Sultan, hi Akira again, hi Anduro, hey Karuma, hey Ensarum? I'm trying. Hey Talvi, no that doesn't say anything about me. I take it back. I take it back. Hi Zed, hi Albino Werewolf, hi Lucario Pock Gaming, hi Basic Fuck this. Hi, Alexander Fox. Hi, Meme Sniper. Hi, Yukira. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Not a Left. No, that's not me. I take it back. Shit, I need to actually read what you're saying.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep coming. This is just gonna be like the entire
I've
stream.
done this to myself.
Basically.
You're trapped.
What did I say at the start of the stream though? I like attention, so I'm hardly complaining.
It's not like a.
Well, see,
I legitimately can't keep up. You've actually won. But
Well,
hi everybody, you're all fucking cool.
yeah, I think what was it? The one video you did about validation is kind of an interesting one because like at the same time it's like everybody wants to like be that person who's selfless and humble, but at the same time we're all human.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about a video I made? Because I legitimately don't remember it. If you are.
Yeah, it was a video that you made.
Oh shit, what was it called? I don't remember it.
I think it was like, oh, I forget what it was called too, but it was definitely something about
Oh, was it about why YouTubers like getting views or something like
Yeah.
that? Oh, I actually do remember it. Took me a minute.
Uh-oh.
I got there.
Uh-oh, this froze. Photoshop, why you freeze?
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Oh, no.
I'm only half
Oh.
swole.
What the hell?
The worst. Blue, why are you such a badass man? I don't know. You going to continue your fursuit head video? Yeah, I am actually. I've just been in the process of moving. Yeah, I've been moving. I have a shit ton of foam. I've stored it at my grandma's house because there's nowhere to store it in the new place I'm living. Thanks, Grandma. Also, someone's under my bed, but I know that's literally impossible because I cleaned it out yesterday, so... Stop lying. Like...
Alright, we're gonna do the tentacle arm method here.
Tentacle.
It's kind of like so that you can get like figures down better.
I'm just watching.
I should watch more of your streams. I popped in for a few and never said anything, but I should watch more because I need to learn drawing things, and I feel like watching other people draw is a big help.
Yeah, I don't do it enough. I'm just like, hi, I do my own thing.
Here I go.
Well, another very helpful thing is basically whenever I'm making the tutorials, I'm like, okay, I gotta learn the vocabulary for this thing. Oh, I never knew that about this. Wait, why the hell am I teaching somebody? Like, I have like this existential crisis. Like, I'm learning more from making this video than I am teaching. Oh no.
I do that all the time. All the fucking time.
Okay, how
I
do
It's like
love
when
it.
you don't think about it too much, you just like do more.
okay, how do muscles work?
Tiger paw. How do muscles work?
I don't know.
How do muscles work? Someone said, sorry, I'm going to bring this up because I like that they pointed out. I don't know why they said it. They said Blue never lies. I think it's because we're talking about me saying I like attention. And that's pretty accurate. I will omit truth from, online and video things. I just won't mention stuff. But everything I say is true, and I try and tell as much of my life as I can. Because I think that content creators who don't, there's no way to connect with them when they are just fake. Sorry, I just thought it was an interesting topic. Not trying to make it about myself again, but
Yeah. See, I have a very different kind of a little separate mentality from that. It's a little bit different from what you do, but it's along the same lines. Okay, I'm not gonna draw human hands because that's boring. We're gonna have paws.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
The big
Big
gnarly
paws.
paws, yeah. Big pobs.
You're just looking at me and you're like, what have you turned into?
Big.
Boo. Humans good. Furry bad.
That's
Ah.
my roommate.
Dog smash!
Oh.
Oh,
All right.
I remember when I would be friends with those.
No way, no smash. Don't smash the furry. You don't want to smash that.
They usually convert.
It's like a plague. The more you hang around them, you will become one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the ones that are in like heavy denial. They
Oh.
always come. They always.
Oh, the ones that
Haha, phrasing.
eat up.
Damn it.
Wow, just wow.
Oh.
Awkward silence.
Yeah.
Red Bubble says, "Is any one of you three going to MFF?" I'm not. How about you guys?
I am.
I am.
I am.
Oh,
We missed
oh,
it.
you're the only one, Blue. Dang.
Well, I live on the other side of the world.
So
It's called
sorry.
a boat.
I'm gonna go.
I've lived on one of those too. And a train.
Underwater train?
Oh, I wish.
New idea.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, that's what I need to live on that next.
I'm trying to find an image.
Of muscles?
No, of paws.
Ah.
One that isn't overly provocative because fuck this fandom.
It's gotta take it in.
Search query giant paws MILF freestyle.
What?
No!
That's what I need. That's my daily Google search. I actually have that Google search saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saved it into my Siri shortcuts so I can just wake up and say, "Hey Siri, give me what I need," and she give me some of that. Oh no, I did it! Siri, stop! She replied with, "That may be beyond my abilities at the moment."
Ooh.
Siri, why can't you give me what I need?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a swole Spooch.
Oh yeah. So it's really nice to have you on stream, Blue, because you're actually like attending to the chat. Last stream we didn't do any of that, and everyone started getting like really mad.
Oh, I'm reading the shit out of the chat. Blue, where haven't you lived? You know, I see my name, I have to pay attention. No, you know how you mentioned anxiety at the start of the stream? The one thing I do get anxiety about is ignoring chats in streams, so
Oh, that's good.
yeah, I like as soon as like there's any sort of dead air, I just go straight to the chat and I'm like, what's going on? What's going on in the
Yeah.
chat?
Like,
That's a
a good thing because like I'm complacent about it because I have to like draw at the same time as like I'm talking, so I can never pay attention to chat. And it's just
no, when you're doing a drawing stream, it's way harder. Like I've done a few streams where I've been drawing and checking out the chat. It's just like I kept forgetting it was there, to be honest.
Okay, how do I draw muscles? I'm gonna look up muscle anatomy.
Oh. Dragon
Do
Ball
it.
Z.
Well, I mean, you're not wrong about Dragon Ball Z, but I...
Put that on.
What the hell is this?
What's that?
I'm not gonna share this, but this is, like, disturbing. This is
You can send in the chat.
I like being disturbed.
Alright, you asked for it.
Okay.
We did
Give me
ask
them
for
Dragon Balls Blue.
it. Show us.
Ashland, no. Later. God.
Oh my god.
What the? How many pack is that?
That's
I'm gonna count that. They look like bloody Tic Tacs.
No, it's corn on the cob.
corn.
Oh my god, it actually is corn, but it legitimately looks like bloody Tic Tacs to me, and now I can't unsee it.
Oh, he's so jacked. It's like a scorpion. He like finger both hands.
Yeah, okay, so to reference, this is what we're looking at. There we go. This is, feast your eyes.
Where is it?
57 pack. He has a 57 pack.
Oh my god, you counted all of that.
I did.
It's corn.
Oh right, I actually have a reference for...
His triceps are bigger than his biceps, and that makes 0 sense.
That's great.
Oh, I just remembered. I actually have something saved like this to my I have a Psychra reference that I have saved to my computer for this exact reason. So I don't actually need to look it up on the internet because the internet's a terrifying place. Help and references. Here we go.
Get it, bish. Live your life.
I am. I'm enjoying it quite immensely.
Get your references. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
It's like you're the exact opposite of what Majira was on the stream. Like, he fell asleep. Like, you're just going to, like, steadily keep getting more hyper until you just break the sound barrier.
Until the coffee gets cold.
No, I drank my coffee. That's long gone. Yeah, I drank that before the steam started. I haven't spoken. Wow, English how? I haven't spoken to Majira in fucking ages. We used to talk all the time, and now I guess he's too popular for me. No, that is a joke. I need to clarify that just in case anyone takes that out of context.
Yeah, I'm unsubscribing.
Fuck, it froze again.
Seriously, I haven't spoken to him in a while. I hope he's doing well.
He seems to be doing fine.
Yeah, boy.
He's, like, me and him, like, just talk basically business all the time, just because I ended up doing, like, a werewolf drawing that he really liked, and he's like, I want to sell this, and I'm just like, oh, sure, go ahead. And, our last conversation is like, oh, it wasn't selling well, and it's like, we need to talk about stuff that isn't so depressing all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. Work is pretty depressing in general. Most of the time we message each other, it's like, I liked this video you made. Thanks. We should collab soon. Yeah, we're both busy. And then we just don't collab.
Aww.
Yeah, that's basically...
Yeah, that's us.
That's my life in a nutshell. Like, I've had so many people, it's like, dude, we should totally collab. I'm like, yeah!
Yep. Same. And I legitimately want to with pretty much everyone that offers. And if I don't want to, I'm honest and I say,
Yeah.
maybe not at this point in time. Like, I'm not really like down with what you're making or whatever, or like whatever. I'm honest. So everyone I've said yes, but I am busy to. I legitimately mean yes, but I am busy.
Mm-hmm.
It comes in time, like whenever you do stuff.
Someone asked if you're looking at the chat, Lucky.
So I keep flickering back and forth between drawing something, and then I keep going back to the chat. So
Oh, Lucky, what are you drawing?
I've been drawing like a chill out gift for like my husband. It's like his Coyote character just kind of kicking it in the desert. But it's been like a really detailed piece of like a bunch of wildlife and stuff in it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's been taking my
Nice.
time up
Yeah.
on the side.
Just for reference, Blue, Lucky's a better artist than me. She's been doing it for way longer.
Aw.
I'm sure she's just different. But
No.
also fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
so-
just different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm better. It's just different. You do
Mm.
something very different than me. Like, I don't like do like very technical things. I think it's really neat how technical your drawings get. I hope
That's
that
cute.
heard that. Well, yeah, like he has. That was like one of the first things that like I liked about Zill, and I kind of started talking to him, and he kind of stood out from like a lot of my other followers, and that's how I met him. And I liked his art style. It's very sharp and like technical.
It's edgy.
Yeah,
It's edgy.
It
in
is
the most
edgy.
literal
I love your
sense of
edgy
the
art
word.
style.
It's just
Great.
It is edgy. It's really appealing to look at, though. So
yeah. It's funny how I developed the style. It was like on a whim too. It's just like I wonder what my art would look like if like I just drew it with like all the edge, and then I did it,
Yeah.
and I was like,
it
huh,
worked.
this looks
It's
good.
exactly-
Yeah, I think
that's-
experimenting is really important with art. That's how you
Mhm.
find your style.
Yeah, you're drawing with your feeling, and for
Yeah.
Zill, edginess.
Feeling edgy.
But Zill sees my older art. He's just like, "Wow, you were very edgy." Like, yeah,
Mm.
I had a very edgy style as well.
I tried to be edgy for a bit back when I
Yeah.
was like legitimately terrible at art. I'm not saying that to like put myself down. Like I'm
Uh-huh.
alright now for someone who barely draws. But I was legitimately terrible when I used to try and do an edgy style, and it was just so fucking funny when I found my sketchbooks recently. I
Oh.
honestly shouldn't have thrown them out. I just realized it would have been an interesting video to make. Why am I terrible at everything?
Don't worry, we all feel that way.
Yeah, really.
That's what I feel like when I'm making my Protogen suit. I'm just like, why am I terrible at everything? Like, I just dyed the visor, and it's like, it's this murky color, and I just can't see through it very well. I'm like, why am I terrible at everything?
Oh no. That's me while making this whole fursuit head thing I've been doing. I just like cut something and go, what have I done? Why?
What
Why
I
did I? Oh.
over?
Hmm?
Oh, hold on, I got a plane passing.
Oh, fun.
Well, it's better than a golf ball.
I don't know if you're referencing something,
Um,
but out of context, yes, it is.
Lucky lives next to a golf course, and there are some stray golf balls that sometimes land in her yard and occasionally hit her.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, twice.
I'm not about that life. Did it hurt?
Hit twice, and I've had like, oh my god, I've had men that just like jump the fence and come into my yard to try to get random balls. And I'm like,
Okay, that's when you attack.
well, that's what I'm saying. They're like lightning fast reflexes. They get right back up on the fence and over it. And they're like, hey, I'm sorry. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why'd you come back here for a ball? it's weird, and I just feel like I see like a weird part of humanity living on a golf course. Like,
That's the
That is
person who
so
makes
strange,
animal
yeah.
costumes.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Well, so like the course I live on is called the Legend of Arrowhead, and so my husband has deemed me the Legend of Arrowhead because I'm just like always fursuiting in the backyard, so the golfers deal with me.
Yeah, I was about to say, do they like jump over you and you're just like standing there in a fursuit? Because that would be the best thing ever.
That really
Nah,
would be.
never happened like that. Like, but
Can
they-
you
Damn it.
plan it out? Can you wait until you see a ball? Like, just sit there in your fursuit, like inside,
Oh my
watching
God.
TV or whatever, and then wait until you see a ball, and then put on your head, run out, and just lay in the garden, and just
Oh.
wait and see what they
We've
do. That
done
would be
that.
the best.
We've done that before. We've had like even like my friend Naboa came and visited, and we had
Oh my
him.
god.
Literally, he likes to live in his suit. We call him a heavy user, like of
Holy-
the
That's
I knew it was an
beautiful.
addiction.
Well, we had to. So like he fursuits a lot to the point where you have to keep making him new hand pose, keep making him new feet pose. So that's like
Mhm.
shout out to Naboa, like but like he was like suiting here at our house, just chilling out with us because he's our friend too. And he retrieved a golf ball and he just stood on the fence line and offered it back to the guy. And the guys were so confused, and we like filmed it. And we were like, "That's ball retrieving lion. You know, he returned your ball." These people are
That's
like,
actually amazing.
That's great.
just too much, too weird, too much. Like
Bye.
we're canceled. So that's what it's like living here, and I just feel like it's like a constant battle every day between like their reality and my reality, basically.
Mad Max style it, just like the battle between the golfers and the furries. It's like, huh, of all the factions that I think would fight against each other, this isn't the one that I expected.
Who do you think would win, golfers or furries?
Um,
Honestly.
Ooh, probably, like, let's be
Golfers
honest.
have golf clubs.
Yeah, let's be
That's
honest.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, let's be honest.
But-
It's soft, basically rugs against people with giant steel rods.
With metal
Yes.
things.
But we have Yif.
And
We
then
do.
stuff
Blind
is
them with
awful.
Scare
yeah.
them away, yeah.
I mean, we can't.
Blind them in attack.
Well, see, the thing is,
We
we
need to
can't.
make yif bombs.
Well, see, the thing is, we can't physically damage them, but we can mentally scar them.
Yes.
Yeah. So as long as we start the war, we'll be okay, because we'll start it and it'll end immediately, because they'll all be like crying.
We didn't ask for this?
Why is Rainbow
we,
Dash
we
doing
just wanted our golf balls back.
I didn't even see that.
Well,
Why is Rainbow Dash doing that to a Power Ranger?
Why does Rainbow Dash have so many dicks? Like, really, why does she? Like,
I
oh
don't
my god.
Because internet. Because internet.
Oh, I love the internet.
I do too.
But I hate it too.
I know,
I don't know if I hate it more than I love it.
I know, it's kind of like a constant battle. Like recently, with the whole who is it? Like Judge Kavanaugh, what's his face? Kavanaugh or
yeah.
Calendar McBitchface, as I like to call him. I was just like, I looked at it, I'm like, God, I hate the world. And then I see that Kanye West got invited to the White House, and and then I was like, I love the world. It's just
Yeah, to perform his music video
wait, he got to what?
live. His personal show.
That is breaking me. Oh my god.
But see, it's
He
like
walked
stuff
into
like
the
that.
White
It's just like,
House, and Trump was like, "Where's the big box suit?" And he's like, "I'm sorry." And he's like, "The big box suit is in the video. Were you not supposed?" He's like, "Get out of my face."
Just go. Get back on the private
Yes.
jet.
but do you know what my favorite part is? The fact that his cell phone passcode got leaked in that in one of the interviews, and it's just all zero. Like, that's his passcode, was just a bunch of zeros, and that's it. And it's just like, wow.
It's not the
What a
first
champion.
time our government has done something like that. For like about 25 years, all the launch codes to our nuclear missiles were set to 00000.
Excuse
Wow.
me?
Yeah. No,
Seriously?
They were all
That's-
0000. And this was revealed like after they actually changed the launch codes to something sensible.
I bet like every foreign power who's trying to been who have been trying to hack into it for like years were just like all banging their heads against the table.
Like the movie like War Games, like I don't
Like
know
an
if you've seen it, but
password.
there's like the movie War Games, and like it involved like a computer trying to hack to get the codes for the silo, and they were like really complex codes. And it's like, no, that's fiction, because in reality it's fucking 0000, which is scary.
Yeah, but also at the same time, it's just kind of like, first off,
They
that's
wouldn't
kind.
expect it. That's so genius.
Yeah, it's so genius, but at the same time,
So
like,
genius.
it's such a gamble. It's like how you either have to be really, really smart or really, really dumb to come up with that idea. Like,
Oh my God.
and this is America, so we know it's the latter.
Well, the reason, well, actually, no. The reason why they set it to 000, and this was intentional, is because they didn't want to wait for presidential authorization.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like, the Strategic Air Command was like, fuck, we don't want these stupid launch codes. They're just gonna get in the way. Everyone, it's just 000. Remember it. If nuclear war happens, you have permission to launch. Fuck what the president says.
Oh.
That's literally why it's 000, which is scary for a completely different reason than thought. But yeah.
How do we know they changed it?
Yeah, how do we know there's...
No, we could always just like call the CIA and just be like, hey, did you change the launch codes? Just
Yeah.
checking, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Just call...
just it's national security. Please, we just want to know.
We want to know.
Oh, cool.
I'm just reading the chat. Sorry, I zoned out really hard, and I'm reading the chat now, and it's even more confusing than national security.
Musculos. What? Zilly Willy. I
Zilly.
see that a lot. Zilly.
Yeah, I see that a lot too. It's the new nickname that caught on. Do you guys like it?
Ah, I'm about it. I can get behind
Alright,
Zilly Willy.
Yeah. Bionic.
People just call me Daddy Blue all the time.
Oh,
That's
nice.
like the only nickname I've had, and I'm not against it.
What is it? What is one of the other nicknames? Corey Coyote called me Zildo, so that was an interesting one.
Oh, I
Okay.
love that. I actually love that.
There you go.
I'm not even reading chat. I'm so bad.
I love how the art's going. I like just checked in with your people.
Yeah. We got Ben
I like the little
Swallow
Speedo.
over here. Yeah, no, we're not going. We're going all natural for this. Let's be honest. Like all of
All
my art is just
natural.
them being naked.
Good.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Big,
just-
big keto puff.
Okay. Let's see. I should be able to open this up on another screen. I only have I have 3 computer monitors, and that's not freaking enough.
No.
Oh my.
Okay, right. I gotta go to this. Then I.
So many people want you to put a phone in his hand,
Why?
so it looks like someone's asked him to take a photo of him. And by
Yeah.
him, I mean you, Spooch.
Like he's at the
Spooch!
gym. Just
Yeah.
Just put an image of like a gym in the background. Just some stock image.
Just some stock image of the gym.
Lots
and
of
just, like-
watermarks
Yes.
though. It has to
And
have
then I write-
watermarks.
and then-
Yeah,
on the
put
side I
extra
just-
ones in.
No, it's like I watermark. It's everyday, bro, on it.
There you go. There you go. The Jake Pauler gym.
Done, crush it.
Yeah, have you guys
Team
actually been
Engine.
watching that, like, Jake?
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, the
Yes, I knew
Okay.
exactly where you were going with that. Actually brilliant.
It really is. I enjoy it.
It's actually, and I was one of the people that was like, yeah, okay, go for it, Shane, make it. But I really am not looking to like Jack Paul. Like I wasn't looking to be like, oh, he's actually a
No.
nice guy. But it's kind of doing that. It kind of is. I'm like, he's actually maybe like he's still done dickhead things.
Yeah.
And it's like you are your actions, so I'm not gonna like be like, oh, whatever. He was just doing it because of this. Like you still did dickhead things, mate. But I would love to see him turn it around because it
Yeah,
does look like there's
because-
genuinely a nice person.
Yeah,
in
it's
there.
like it's like you're actually looking at like younger Shane Dawson.
That's very true because Shane was like very, very keen to be edgy and all that. Because I've literally, this is gonna, oh wow, my first YouTube channel I actually made is older than Shane Dawson's channel.
Ooh.
So
Holy.
I've been watching Shane Dawson since he literally started YouTube.
Oh shit.
So I've seen everything he's done, and like
You're
he's
like
gone
an
through some
elder.
strange. But yeah, I've been around so fucking long. It's just that I keep taking breaks, so people forget I exist. That's my
Ah,
problem. Yeah, my
classic
bad.
mistake.
My bad. Oops. But yeah, no, Shane like has grown so much because it used to be like it started as like an expression of like just him being silly, and then it moved from that to wow, people like the edgy element of my videos, so I'm going to push it and be an edgy as gross as I possibly can. And that's kind of what Jake Paul's doing, except to, a much less extent because YouTube was much less saturated. So the edgy didn't have to be as edgy. It was just like, oh, okay, I can dress up as a woman and pretend to kill another YouTuber, like when he did the murdering Fred
Oh.
video or whatever, Fred is dead. Like that
Classic.
was edgy back then. But now it's like, you've got
Everyone
to
does it.
literally set your pool of mattresses on fire because anyone can dress up and pretend to kill another YouTuber. Like that's easy. You've got to literally set mattresses on fire in your pool and almost burn your house down to stand out against the millions of people who are posting content, which is ridiculous.
Shit.
Or you just gotta be a furry YouTuber and just like have your own little, just be in your own little world with a bunch of other people who.
Isn't it great?
Well,
Isn't it fucking great?
I actually look at the YouTube community like around this sector and like we network so fucking hard.
Yeah.
We do actually pretty well. I don't really talk to anyone personally, but I think that's just me.
Yeah,
I'm
nope.
starting to. I'm starting to talk to people. Yeah. Here and there.
It's insane how much it's grown too, because when I started
Oh.
my furry channel, the only other furry YouTubers around at that time were Camo, and he was literally only posting like con videos. He wasn't really making anything else furry related. And no, actually, that was it. That is the only other furry YouTuber I'd seen at that point, because it was like early 2014 when I made my furry channel. And the
Yeah.
reason I made it is because I hadn't seen anyone else doing it. I went, because I was already doing vlog content on my main channel, and I went, I should like do that, but for things about the furry fandom, because I haven't seen anyone do that yet. So I started doing that, and then I took a huge break, and then when I came back, everyone was doing it too, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It just grew so much while I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, and now it's like even bigger and it's insane.
It's actually insane. It's like holy shit. Like I don't want to say I started it, but like
No,
I
like
feel like I helped.
no, definitely. You and Camo were like the two people that I like watched, like that really got me into it, and I was just like, this is cool. This is really cool.
Aw, thank you.
And I was,
That's so awesome to hear.
Oh, what was it? And then it was like kind of after I like the reason I started is because I was like looking online. It's like, okay, are there any good tutorials on how to draw these? No, huh? Well, there's no better time like the present, and so I made like, and now that's worked out pretty well.
Fuck yeah. That's the best. I'm proud of you too, and it's been awesome because like, as I said, I've seen you around quite a bit, so I've kind of watched you progressing and growing as well, which has been really cool to see.
Yeah. It was always really funny because like you always like look at that sect of like the fandom and just be like, oh my god, they're so out of reach. I wish I could talk to them. And it's like because there's such a mutual respect inside of this sect, it's just so nice to like meet others that do it. It's just like, oh my god, I really like your channel. It's like I really like your specific style is really nice, and it's just kind of like, huh.
That's very true. The respect
Yeah.
within like the YouTuber community for furries is so nice. I've actually had like legitimate fucking horror stories about the real YouTuber world. Like literally people who I have filmed collabs with, I've sent them my half of the collab and they've just stopped talking to me. And this isn't just like once. This has happened so many times. And like I've had legitimate friends turn on me over like video ideas and stuff like that. It's just disgusting, the actual YouTuber community. But the furry YouTuber community is very, very supportive. And if someone does a similar video, it's not, you copied my video idea. It's like, oh, it was really cool to see your take on that. I covered it in my own video. Because we all know that there aren't infinite amounts of topics. Like, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But
Plus,
it's
I
just,
feel
yeah,
like-
it's a much better community.
Oh yeah, and it's like
Yeah.
I look at like all the like the YouTube drama. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And one of the
Plus, I
good.
feel like.
Oh,
No,
go
go
for it.
ahead. I was just gonna say that like a lot of furry YouTubers aren't really like money driven as like every other YouTuber is.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
There's
like,
definitely one or two I've seen that I question their motives. Not that I will ever
Yeah.
name names because it's my place. But yeah, I will say it's definitely because it's a creative fandom already. It's attracted people who just like to create. So a lot of the people who
Yeah.
make things on YouTube are just in it for the fun.
Yeah.
I know that's the reason I want to do it isn't because like I do it for fun. I want to teach like people how to draw this stuff. It's kind of like, what is it? Basically, I started on Instagram, as Spooch well knows, and so does Lucky. And basically, what ended up happening is like I just saw like an insane amount of call out culture. I'm like, this is awful.
Right?
Mhm.
And I was just like,
Mhm.
how do I fix this? And like you can't do the basic. All right, I'm gonna bitch about this to everybody. But I was like, yeah, but I could teach people how to do it right. Let's do
Mhm.
that. And it seems to have worked.
Yeah, I've always found videos are a much more effective way to get a point or a message across than like tweeting pointlessly. It's just
Yep.
like because if someone wants to listen, sorry, if someone's open to listening, they will want to listen and they will watch the video. If they weren't going to want to learn it, like if they weren't open to learning, they weren't going to learn anyway. So I find that a video is a really good way to like weed out those people who are
Mhm.
actually interested in what you have to say and learning what you have to share. And then also, it's just generally, obviously, much more effective than I don't know how many characters tweets are anymore, but not enough.
Definitely not enough.
I wish you could
But
edit
also,
tweets.
definitely enough because I really don't want to hear what other people have to say any
Oh,
more than I
it's-
already am.
Right? Well, it's not enough to convey like actual thought or point.
Yeah.
It's not really, no.
No. It's like
The
a
amount of
bl-
times I've had to reply to myself just to get a point across is pretty ridiculous.
And I hate that. I call those like tangents. Like whenever you got like a bunch of them, a string of them,
A
Notice-
thread.
doing it, and I don't like it.
And I don't like it.
I
Fair.
myself doing it, and then I just don't like it. I don't want to be a part of it. It's messy.
It is a bit messy, right? I just don't want to be a part of it. It sounds like something like satanic cult or something. I don't want to be a part of it. It's just
It feels
messy.
like I'm honestly I really didn't have a run in a couple weeks ago, and I really got introduced to it. I was like, guys, Twitter's not so bad. I made a big boo boo, you know. And Twitter's bad, you guys. It can get real bad.
Twitter's pretty trash.
It's just like it's like Twitter's not so bad. Excuse me, I am a dick, and I repent and I retaliate against that statement.
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone.
It's just like it's so weird. It's like sometimes I like meet some people like in real life. It's like, oh hey, cool, you have a Twitter, and it's like I follow them. It's like, dude, you don't act like this in real life.
What
the
happened?
hell?
I just don't think that Twitter, catches anyone in a good light.
Well, I think the main issue is that people try to like make these very profound statements using Twitter, and we
Yeah.
think that they're profound in the moment, and we think that they're like they're good, and I've done this a couple of times too, and I'll admit it. And then we just look back on it, and we're just like, well, I put that out there. I guess I'm gonna have to stick behind it now. Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
That's happened a lot. Even things that I didn't think I was saying that, like, I would say something that I didn't even think was profound, but someone else finds profound meaning in it, and I'm
Yes.
like, oh my god, I shouldn't have said anything then.
Yeah, it was just supposed to be passive.
Yeah, I was just having a random thought. I honestly, like, that tweet about Pebbles was literally about Pebbles. I wasn't trying to say anything else. Sometimes I look at Pebbles. That actually, not Pebbles specifically, but I tweeted about something. Like, literally, I was, like, looking at an inanimate object, and I tweeted about how much, like, I loved it. Because I was just in an odd mood. I don't know when I'm not.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I really like this. Like, I think it's really underappreciated. And someone took that as, like, I was using the item as a metaphor for something. And they're like, wow, how could you like that? How could you say that? And I was like, I don't even know what you think I'm referring to.
That's amazing.
That's beautiful.
Like, people go so far out of their way to see the negative. It's insane.
Holy crap. So my husband clued me in, and he said that a lot of like the users from Tumblr are actually going over to Twitter.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
no.
that makes so much sense.
It's like, oh, okay, oh, shit.
So,
Yeah,
where
he
are we
told
gonna
me
go?
that. Yeah, he said like
Have you heard of
TikTok.
MySpace?
like a month.
TikTok. TikTok. Everyone on Twitter, we're moving to TikTok. Let's go.
They're so much nicer over there.
Oh yeah.
The sad thing
Oh,
is,
that broke me.
You're not lying either.
Oh my god, I wouldn't be surprised. They all seem like very like lovey, huggy, friendly over there, which I made it sound like that's a bad thing. It's not. I'm not used to it, so it scares me.
How do you pin a tweet to everyone's timeline saying, "Attention, all furries! This doesn't apply to real people. We're moving to TikTok, okay? Pack your
Done.
accounts. We're moving."
Done.
So when is
Done.
Vine
Let's
2
just,
gonna
like,
be a thing?
We'll
Like,
set a date.
oh no, see, oh my god, okay, no, Blue, I know the reason that there was an influx of for YouTubers like when you're taking a break. It's because
Oh, what
Vine
happened?
died.
Oh yeah.
And then they all moved
Vine
Yeah.
did die.
and then they all moved because
Yeah.
like that's where like Majira, like Mark and all them like started, and they're just like, well shit, Vine's dead, so fuck it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Holy
They were
crap.
doing a lot more Vine stuff. Did
like
you know
when I
Majira and I
started-
actually met through my normal channel?
Whoa.
Like, neither of us knew the other one was a furry, and we met through my normal YouTube channel because he has a normal one as well. And we did a collab on there, and then he goes, "Oh wait, you're a furry?" I was like, "Yeah, what? You are too?" He's like, "Yeah." And then we did a collab on our furry channel afterwards. It was the most nuts thing. I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, I thought he was lying. I was like, "You must have known I was a furry. Like, the furry videos are on this channel. Like, how did you not see it?" Because at one point I tried combining my channels.
Yeah.
And I might try doing that again. I never know what to do with that. I don't know.
Combine.
You reckon combine?
Well, I mean,
Hail Blue the Dragon.
I don't know what your normal channel is like.
Okay, so not to make it about me again, but I just like getting other content creators' point of view.
Yeah, yeah.
So my furry channel is furry things, obviously.
Well, yeah.
And my furry channel gets like good interaction. I get a lot of comments and people actually still see my videos because I think it's mostly because the channel is newer, like it was made in 2014. Whereas my other channel, it does kind of alright, sitting at like 60k subs.
Okay.
It doesn't really get the views to match though, because it's like 40k, and I'm not trying to be like, numbers are everything, but it's like when it becomes your job, you do have to take that into consideration, unfortunately.
What
So
stuff do you do?
well, at the moment it's just kind of random things. So I was just doing like dumb videos like gluing leaves to my face. Like I legitimately went into the garden, grabbed a bunch of leaves and glued them to my face. I used to do a lot of content about mental health and sexuality and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't do quite as much of that anymore. Still do occasionally. But I'm gonna start doing. The idea was to start doing more like beauty content on that channel, so like makeup tutorials and stuff, because I do drag on the side. So I thought
Oh,
that would be
nice.
fun. Because there are a few male beauty gurus and they're great, but I've not seen anyone that. First of all, I've not seen an Australian beauty guru that is male at all. It just they don't seem to exist. And second, like a beauty guru with the same personality as me doesn't seem to exist. So I'm like, okay, there's a hole. Like that could be interesting to fill. Which if I were to do that, then I wouldn't combine my channels. But if I were to just continue making random content on my main channel, then I may as well just move it to my furry channel, because
Okay.
more people are going to see it. Because I think my old channel's got that thing where videos don't show up in sub boxes. Well, I know it's got that thing. People tell me it all the time.
Oh, like your furry channel isn't showing up in sub boxes?
No, the other one, my old channel, Heyo Demo, like my main one, that one
Oh.
doesn't. Yeah, the videos don't show up in sub boxes apparently.
Oh.
And what would you say, like, is the reason for that kind of thing? Like, it's a theory. Like,
Well, my theory is because I take too many breaks and because I'm not consistent enough. The YouTube algorithm just hates me.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's awful.
which is partially true, but the problem now is I don't think you can ever fully undo it, because I've taken a break a couple of times and I've come back and posted really consistently for a few months and it still hasn't been going into people's sub boxes. So it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if I've broken that channel.
That's really hard to hear. And how old was like the account?
I made that one in like 2012.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's. I'm learning about YouTube every day.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, what has happened?
Yeah, I think
YouTube's broken.
I love it how the like I swear to God, YouTube doesn't even know what the algorithm is anymore.
No, it's
Yeah, I don't think they do.
taken over by something else.
I think they're just like, it's a learning algorithm. So basically, you mean you don't know what's going on? We haven't known for years.
Yeah, it's controlling it.
I really don't think they have.
I think it's turning
It's
people
like
into robots.
we're just. It's like yeah, we don't really what's knowing going on. We just know that it's not Skynet yet, but we're not sure about that much either.
Yet.
Yet. It's like emphasis on yet.
Because I had an older channel, like when the website was brand and fresh and very trollish, and then I kind of gave that up for a bit, and then I've started a new channel because the old channel just wasn't working, and I'm afraid I had too many strikes on my account just for being a furry. So I felt
So, were you
wasn't
talking
gonna
to
make
me,
it far.
kind of? Because my internet went really bad and everyone turned into just static for a bit.
That's terrible.
So I came back in and you were saying something about YouTube not liking my channel because it was furry, and I have no idea who you were talking to.
Oh, it just in general, it's just I had an old YouTube channel, and
Mhm.
basically it doesn't work as well. So like I just kind of moved over and made a new one this year, and
Oh, nice. Yeah.
because I had the old account since like 2005 when this website incepted, and they wanted a bunch of more information than I was comfortable giving them for that account because I basically
Ooh.
was run off of YouTube by trolls like back in the day.
Oh, that's
Oh.
annoying. Yeah.
It was very bad, and I was one of the like first brave souls to post furry content on the internet, like in general internet. And so
Yeah.
it didn't go well.
Yeah, I can imagine it wouldn't have
Yeah.
gone too well. Like,
Oh shoot!
even
somebody...
just like when I started my channel in. Sorry?
Oh no! Somebody did something. Oh, Peachfruit, Patchfruit subscribed to my channel. Thank you for subscribing, Patchfruit. Also, my condolences, and I'm so sorry. It's like every time somebody's like, "Oh my god, you're such a good content creator. You turned me into a furry." I'm like, I am so sorry. No one should ever suffer that fate.
Didn't you kind of say that to me at the start of the call, though?
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm sure you have like that kind of like half guilt as well.
Yeah, yeah, I do, for
It's just
sure.
like, fuck, I just ruined another person's life.
My bad. Sorry about it. Also, you're welcome, but my bad.
It's okay. I have more friends than I could like ever ask for, and I'm happier now than I've been in a very long time.
Oh.
That sounds horrible, my bad. I've met my boyfriend because of the fandom, so I would say that's probably the best thing that's come out of the fandom for me.
Oh
think-
yeah.
What's the best thing that came out of the fandom for me? Or like, let's go around. Let's go around in a circle first. I'll do last because
Circle.
Circle.
A circle!
What circle?
What the?
We'll do a circle based on where we are in the globe.
I legitimately don't know where you guys are other than not here. Like, America, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah. But, like, that's it. It's pretty general.
We got 2 desert coyotes and then 1 skunk coyote who just lives at the frigid butt fucking nowhere, and then we got upside down dragon.
Fair.
Does that about sum it up?
Yep. Yeah, no, I get that. I hate Arizona.
Oh no.
It's too hot.
1%
Damn.
I live here. I have
It's
to live.
way too hot. It's actually
too
really,
hot.
really cool. It's a really cool area. I really enjoyed my time there, but I melted.
Yeah.
It's like the best. I like thrive in 115-degree weather.
Homework. It's
Yeah.
retarded.
I hate everything that is above like 20 degrees. And that's Celsius. So like,
No, you're good.
hey Siri, what's 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
It's like 75.
It's
Yeah.
68.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah, because
damn.
they can't handle anything above 4. Like they'll die. Basically.
Oh, I mean, like,
Oh.
I'm Australian, so I'm not that bad.
You alright?
Yeah.
I have an econ test on Thursday and I hate it.
Oh no.
What?
On
Dying?
What?
Thursday?
What's happening?
Oh, I'm sorry. My roommate has a test that he has to do.
I hate economy class.
Zillion should collab with Teneri if possible. Probably not since they shut that down. What?
What's that?
Teneri?
I have no idea. If I could...
Sorry.
Oh god, what is it? Oh, you're back.
What? Quantum.
I want cake.
Oh.
Oh god, the supermarket that used to be really close to me back home had like the most boss chocolate cake I've ever had.
I'm hungry for chocolate cake.
I want cake.
I want chocolate.
What? That's the.
Alright.
I'm so sorry. I just randomly brought up cake, but you know.
But, no, don't
when
feel
you,
bad.
When you got a
Now we
craving.
How dare you? I'm craving cake now.
Alright.
I've infected you all.
I want like banana cake.
I don't think I've ever had banana cake. I've had like banana bread.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh my god, is banana cake like banana bread, but like with frosting?
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh.
god, I need it.
Yeah.
okay, banana cake, where that at? Because I need it in my life now.
Yeah, where that at, boy?
Like,
Where
right
that banana
next to
cake
my lemon glazed donuts.
Oh.
Mm,
Messed up. I'm hungry.
I hunger. I'm hungus.
Right, it's like, you'd think I'd know Spooch's design, considering I literally
Oh,
did
the
it.
fucking arm thing. Oh, I remember going through with you trying to explain this.
Oh.
Oh,
What's on your arm?
it's like the arm cutoff when it goes from orange to like white.
Oh. Oh. The arm. Yeah, I see what you did here. Okay.
It took forever for him to explain it to me. It's just like
Yeah.
doing durations. It was like, what the hell is going on? And then it was talking to like, it was like bouncing between him and Scuff about like, does this work? No. Does this work? No. Does this work? Kind of. Does this work? No. Does this translate into a fursuit? Maybe, but it would be really expensive. Fuck.
That's
I was really I was really like open with like my design, and just like from like fan art and stuff, like people would just like forget like some of my markings, and I'd just be like, maybe I don't need that, and I'd like get rid of it. Yeah.
That's actually how Blue kind of ended up changing a lot, because it's like I didn't really have like a solid ref when I started making YouTube videos, and then people would draw me gift art and they'd sort of just draw their own interpretation of something they'd seen, and I'd be like, oh, I really like that about it, so I'd point that out when I shared the photo. I'd be like, I love how they drew the horns or whatever, and then the next person would see that and go, oh, okay, cool, I'll draw the horns like that, and then they'd add something, and then after a while, like, Blue almost became community designed.
That's
almost.
kind of fantastic. Like, that's one thing I dislike about having Zillion, is first off, like, his markings, the most complicated things you will find on planet Earth.
Oh.
I have literally none.
Yeah.
It's great.
But it's like, I like get art, it's like, that's great, but God, I don't, people mess up the markings, and that's totally fine, because I totally understand it. It's complex as fuck, and like, even I like look on my references like, is this the right way to draw it? Nah, fuck it. So, like,
It's complicated.
yeah, and that's like why I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to redesign him if I ever decide to get a fursuit of him.
I mean,
Oh.
I grew up with like where I grew up art wise is kind of like on deviantart.com, and with like a whole bunch of other young girls like myself, and the Sparkle Dog phenomenon was born. And basically, like, all we did was just draw refs. Like, I feel like our whole life was just drawing reference sheets after reference sheets. It's like, okay, well, this one's not working anymore. So some characters would never make it past a reference sheet because they're so complicated. Like, what are you
Yeah.
going to do with that?
I also remember, Lucky, you telling me that it's like, I remember
People are pointing out. Sorry, people are pointing out that Spooch has 5 fingers on one hand and 4.
fuck.
What you get?
God damn it.
Find the fattest finger and make it into 2 skinny ones.
Split that fat finger.
No.
They're literally they're like, blue, tell them. And I'm like, yeah, okay.
There we go.
The chat moderator.
Look, there we
I
go.
got this shit.
Look, it doesn't even look out of place.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Alright, let's finish this. Thank you, chat, for pointing out all of my flaws. I appreciate it.
Therefore,
They are there for that. I mean, like, okay, see, the thing is, I'm glad that I mess up, like, occasionally, like, on stream and in my videos, because it shows that I'm like, oh, hi, Nos.
Oh, I know. Lol. I looked down from the chat for 2 seconds.
Yeah. It's like every time...
I'm sorry, I failed
Come
as a
on, chat
moderator.
moderator.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, I should actually...
I was patting my rat.
You're just everywhere today. Right.
I was. She's soft.
Yo, Blue, type in chat. Nos, I should just
Yeah.
add you as a freaking mod. I know you.
I'm not even signed in on YouTube.
Oh.
I rebuilt my computer the other day, so I got to sign into it.
Ah.
Alright, we gotta finish this, this werewolf boy. We gotta finish this Spooch Coyote.
God, it is raining down hard in California. It was 80 degrees start of the day.
There you go, I typed in chat.
Alright, where are you? Jazz hands. Is that the right? No, frick. Did I click on the right one? Okay, let's just do that. Now I know. There we go. Alright. Add moderator. There you go. You now have infinite power.
Oh wow, that is the coolest thing that's happened all day.
And then, there you go. You too, Lucky.
oh,
Because,
where?
you just got added as a mod.
Oh.
He's using Photoshop, Nix.
Okay, imagine. I never thought I'd be able to watch your stream and Fufi's stream today, but I managed to somehow. That's good. I'm glad you could. Be sure to catch the House Pet stream tomorrow because we're actually going through one of the biggest arcs in the story, and I'm super excited to do it.
Do it.
I've been reading it.
I can't wait to get back into it because I followed Rick Griffin on Twitter, and like I found like out that the recent comics like involve the wolves, and like the new one looks like it's gonna be King is gonna have to find a job. So, it's gonna be some interesting antics there.
It's gonna be some interesting antics. I just love the way you phrased that so much. That was everything. Oh, I can toggle timestamps on chat. That's got to be the coolest thing that's happened to me all day. Sorry, it's changed already.
Wow, really? Me
getting too
inviting
much
you to the
power.
stream isn't cool?
Well, you didn't invite me today. You invited me like 2 weeks ago, and then I was busy. Sorry about that.
It's fine. Oh my god. I think, oh shoot, what was it? Sorry, just like inviting you that day just reminds me of, Dezu when I invited her onto the stream. Like Bakari. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She is totally different as Bakari than she is as Dezu. It's insane.
Oh, would you say she's a lot more chill as Dezu?
As Dezu, she's a lot more chill. Also, the fact that she has a really fucked up sense of humor. It's great.
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, I've actually
love
known her for
that.
years because her girlfriend Kiba used to run a furry convention here called Riv Fur, and they had me as a guest years ago. So I've known Kiba for years. So when they got together, I met Dezu, and then she started doing YouTube, and I was like, oh okay, hello.
Yeah.
But we still haven't done anything together because she lives like a state above me. And I'm lazy, I don't want to travel.
Ah,
I mean, same.
call the boat.
Except where I live.
I don't want to.
What is it? The only, like, I would say the same thing, but, like, where I live, it's just, like, to meet another friend, you gotta, like, drive 5 hours. So it's...
Oh yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Like, Australia states are so much bigger than the states in the US.
Alright, Daniel
So,
Casey, you're
one
gonna...
state above me.
Isn't
Yeah.
there like 5?
No, we
in
ain't
the
having
entire
this.
like
I think
Yeah,
it
there's only 6 total.
6.
Yeah,
think
and
that's
Australia
like-
is the same size as the states.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I got the collab with Spooch. I think that's my first
Oh yeah,
collab ever. My only collab.
yeah. That
I
was really
drove 5
fun.
hours and he drove an hour.
That was
We
freaking
met-
fun to watch. Like, just like your just like when you guys collabed, my Instagram feed was blessed.
Whoa. It was so much fun.
Zillion,
would
you
do it
probably do a better NOS than me.
Do it.
What? How?
Do his intro.
I'm not doing a NOS intro. My roommate's looking right at me.
Yeah, do it.
No.
Do it. Fear
Do
makes
it
you
to
do
him.
things.
Fine.
Do it.
Hiya! Nos Hyena here. Are you happy now, Nos? Because I want to go commit the drink bleach.
Ha ha. Me.
I still love that whole Furlandia thing. That was really fun. Like, so me and Nos really got to know each other at Furlandia, which is furry convention.
It's in Portland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I went there on a whim because my friend gave me a free room. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna argue with that. Just like how I got a free room for MFF because I gave a friend my 3D printer.
Oh.
Ha. Fair enough.
So, oh my god, it's been like an hour and 5 minutes. I need to finish this drawing up fast. Fuck.
Come on.
I agree with Noz. He said more British. I called him Noz, like with a Z just then. That was weird. I agree with Noz. He said more British version of me. Great. Yeah, everyone who isn't Australian that tries an Australian accent immediately sounds British.
Oh no, like I actually tried to practice a British dialect, so that's why I sound British. Like, I love acting. Like, I've
Oh,
never
I just
been...
meant when you tried to be Nos, you sounded British. But that too.
Yeah.
Sorry, continue. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, like, one of the things that I really want to get into is I do want to, like, do some amateur acting every now and then. And that's kind of, like, why I love, like, doing collabs with people is because, like, I can't do these major parts, but I can just, like, give it my all for, like, all these really small parts.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, if you like doing stuff like that, you should sign up for a Star Now account.
What's that?
So Star Now is a website where anyone can post job listings for performers and things like that. So I have one, and you can pay for it, or you can just have like a free account. And the paid for version is like, oh, you can apply for the jobs, but most of the time the jobs have like a phone number listed anyway. And basically, it could be anything ranging from like a student who's making a film for their final project, and they have like a little budget, so they could give you like $100 in participation, like in return for participating in their thing or whatever. Or it could be like a legitimate, like, for example, I have an agent now, but before I had an agent, I was using Star Now all the time, and I ended up doing extra work in a Jackie Chan movie because of it.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, and it's like, it's literally the easiest website. You just like set up a profile, you like set up your search so it's things you're actually interested in. So like, say you can sing as well, you tick like singer, dancer, actor, whatever it is you can do, and it shows you relevant jobs. You set up your area, so it shows you ones you can actually audition for, and then yeah, you just kind of use it from there. It's just great for connecting with like smaller production stuff, because most of the really big stuff's going to be either private auditions or like agent only. But you know, general stuff and getting into the scene, Star Now is a really great way to start.
Oh my god, I almost forgot your marking, Spooch.
Oh, the. Anyways, Blue, you sounded like a YouTube ad, but it's really informative.
That's
Yeah.
sound like I think about a lot actually. As soon as I start explaining something, I go into professional mode.
Hey, have you guys heard of Loot Crate?
Have you heard of sucking a dick? I think Star Now isn't popular in the US, but there's just but there's like just Craigslist, and I think there's Star Now.
Yeah, Craigslist is where you go to get raped.
Yeah, Craigslist is
Yeah,
scary.
yeah. Apparently, so Nos says there's like a Star Now like site that's popular. I don't know about it. I know that they do have US listings on Star Now because I've seen them, but I don't know if it is as widely used as it is in Australia.
Alright, there we go, Spooch, what do you think?
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, the stream's like still kind of. You're like just now drawing the marking on this from what I'm watching.
Oh, god.
But so far, it looks really fucking badass.
It does, yeah. The Texan Husky just said loop crate, and it broke me.
I love it.
Loop crate.
Loop,
Good.
brother.
Holy fuck, it's raining so hard where I'm like at right now, like thunder and lightning. It was sunny, like clear skies when I woke up, and now I think I'm gonna get flooded.
But you're not in Florida. Sorry, too soon.
Shit. I love rain, but not flood rain.
I think popular US site is Backstage, though probably hella competitive.
Oh, Backstage, yeah, I've heard of that one. Anything in the US is going to be more competitive.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have a higher population and a much more booming performance industry.
Yeah, like
But at the same time, Australia, because we don't have a very, like, we don't have a lot of work, even though we have less dancers, it's just as vicious trying to get the job because there's less work.
Ah.
Sad.
yeah, I actually am
Cool.
trying to get a foreign exchange program to actually go to Australia to learn engineering there. That or
fuck
Britain.
yeah.
Like I can't choose between that or Britain.
Do you like hot or cold?
Okay, so I do not care. Like, I can handle really hot conditions. I can also handle really cold conditions very, very well.
Okay then, so if temperature's no thing, do you like beaches or historic sites?
Both are fine. I don't really much care for either. I'm mostly just, like, focused on, like, technology.
Okay, so which way does your toilet flush back home?
It clogs and overflows, so basically anything's better.
I know the place for you.
Shit.
I think we made a decision.
People are pointing out you're missing black on the tail.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
It's just an aesthetic choice.
Where's the gym in the background?
We're not having a gym.
Dang it!
Oh shit!
The stock gym picture.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, right. I mean to ask, how are fursuits coming along, Lucky? Uh-oh.
They're really good. It's going really well. Like I'm very, very confident.
Yeah. It's like, Lucky, whenever you say it's like, oh, fursuits aren't going so hot, it's just like, you put out 5 in a week. Jesus Christ. That's a bad day for you? That's a bad week for you?
Yeah, I'm always pushing myself. Like, basically, I'm trying to, like, kind of change, like, the industry standards, kind of. Just, like...
Get it, bitch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just, like,
Yeah.
all of the industry, just change all of that.
Just why not, hey?
Yeah. Well, I've been doing it professionally for 11 years, and, you know, like, I got started originally because I had a bad fursuit customer service experience, aka made me a crappy suit, and I returned it.
Good
Not
on
a
you.
lot of people return it. They just keep complaining about it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I get that. But I just felt like, you know, I could do it better, so I kind of put my money where my mouth was.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's always
good on
the-
you.
That's like kind of like that's the whole thing that I always love is like when it's the whole mentality of put up or shut up.
Right.
Mhm.
So I'm a part of a Society of Automotive Engineers club here at my college, which basically means that basically means that we build and race Formula and Baja cars that students design. And we got this one hotshot that came in saying that his dad won a bunch of races and that he's been in an Indy car, and it's like he was talking all this shit. And it came to drive day, and we have a decently used Formula car that has like a 600cc, 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds. And basically he got in and is like, all right, time to put your foot where your mouth is. We got to do 5 laps. 3 practice. Sledge is like, Mr. fucking Baja. Yeah, so me and Sledge, he's in chat and we go to the same school. But basically what we do is, and basically what ended up happening is we got 5 laps. First 3 are practice laps. Second 2 are laps that are actually timed. He only got 1 clean lap in. And it was just like,
How long is the track though? It's like your standard like 2 miles, right?
No, it was this basically an autocross course that we set up.
Okay.
But people were
What was his
averaging around
time?
like 20 or 30 seconds
Oh, okay.
per lap.
What did he get?
He got like a 26, but like
Oh,
it wasn't the fastest lap at all. But it was just really funny because it's like,
Yeah, I love that.
yeah, it's like, and that's kind of one of the things that I try never to do is I try never to like talk.
Oversell.
Yeah, oversell.
yeah.
I'm the same. I would always rather undersell than oversell. I'd be like, yeah, I'm alright at this thing. I'll do my best, and then hopefully I impress them or surprise them, rather than being like, I'm the fucking best at this, and then they have really high expectations, and they're like, wow, that was a really disappointing experience, and I'm like, haha, that's me. Disappointment.
All right, who's next? Do we want Blue or do we want Lucky?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, because we can do that in chat.
How does that work?
I'm just gonna tell you I won.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Blue,
Yeah.
send me a ref.
Oh,
that was
nice.
easy. Okay, let me grab the ref. I'll send it.
I'm trying to type back in the chat with my iPad. Fine. I'll just put that.
Somebody just wrote telephone.
Yeah.
Do it. She is one of the fucking coolest people I have ever met.
I know. Enos,
Hands down.
like, from what I've heard about her, she's really cool. The funny thing is, like, I've literally met her entire circle of friends, but just not her. Like, I've met Kuma, I've met Twilight Saint, I've met... Oh, wait, what? Yeah,
Oh my god, speaking of, I kid you not, she literally just sent me a voice message on Telegram. Like, that second, we were talking about tattoos, because we gave each other tattoos, and she was trying to do it again at home, and she's failing, and she's like, I think I bought the wrong ink, and I'm like, I don't know how you could fail at that. So, that's where she is. I got the ref, I'm sending it to you, to get the one without a willy.
Okay, thank you.
Willy free.
Willy free,
You're
Willy
so
free
welcome.
refs.
They're important. They're very important.
Why?
I hope it's like scribbled out.
I'm actually just gonna do that now.
God
That's
damn
way
it,
better.
Spooch. See, like, the thing is, like, sometimes you get, like, the people who, like, scratch out, the peen, and it's just like, oh, it's like this is this little smiley face over it. And then sometimes you get people who, like, have to mark it out, and it's just, like, this giant emoji over it. It's like, oh, I know exactly what type of person you are.
That's so fucking good. I just sent it on Telegram because I have to relog into Discord on my phone now.
Alright, let's see.
Because I changed my password.
Oh, hey, alright. Those are some big feet.
Yeah, boy!
Alright, so, let's see. You could do... So, like, I feel like Blue would just get really fluffy. Like...
Yes.
Like, that's just it. That's basically what happens to Blue when he, goes werewolf. It's just... He's just a giant puffball.
I'm okay with that. As long as it's a swole puffball.
As long as it's full.
No. We're just having a puffball. There.
Just a legitimate ball. Ah, fuck you.
A werewolf puff. with dragon horns.
Beautiful.
Cute. I
And
like
that's
seeing.
like, those you just gotta make it like really happy. And then just like
Okay. Oh.
What happened?
That's beautiful.
there we go.
Okay.
All right,
I
for
look
real
like
this
I'm
time.
wearing like a Victorian ruffle thing, whatever they
Oh, like a clown?
No. It's just like it's like Wereblue. It just doesn't become like vicious. He becomes more proper.
He's like a proper beast.
Just like I say, this whole werewolf business is quite overrated. Does anybody have any Yorkshire tea?
Oh my god, you should go to England for your abroad program.
My abroad program? Like, it's like how to get kicked out of England 101. Is just do exactly what I did, like in a pub somewhere.
You walk into a pub and you're like, "Can I have some tea?"
It's like, my goods. It's like, I heard this establishment has some quite good tea leaves. Would you mind giving me some? As you can see, I have a monocle.
As you can see, I have a monocle, which obviously makes me far superior to anyone in the store. Good day, I will be taking my tea leaves and absconding from the premises. That would be me. I'd be extra at the same time as being
You
posh.
sound like Brandon Rogers when Brandon Rogers pretends to be British.
I love Brandon Rogers so much. The fact you just brought him up makes me really fucking happy.
Oh my god, he's freaking amazing. So when I was doing the gender bend streams, I literally drew Majera as one of Brandon Rogers' characters.
Which
oh
one?
yeah, that's right.
Take a guess.
Mom, right?
Yes, it was the mom.
Oh my god. The mum is one of my favorite fucking characters.
Oh my god.
She's so her and I forgot her name, the redhead. She's a
the
lifeguard in the
hall
beach
monitor,
video.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just
Yeah, the
like,
whole monitor,
like-
she's phenomenal.
It's like I drink to forget, but I always remember. It's so great. I love that. It's like, sweetie, I've lost my child. He's small, clearly gay, but we haven't had the talk. It's just...
It's faster if you roll.
Have you seen his the series he did, Sam and Stuff?
Oh my
Yeah.
No,
god.
Stuff and Sam. Stuff
Yeah.
and Sam. It's so good. And I've been meaning to watch Magic Funhouse because the first episode's free. So I watched that, and then you have to pay for the rest on iTunes or whatever, which I will happily do as soon as I have the time to watch it because it's so good just from the first episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's amazing. I actually hadn't watched him until like a few months ago, really, like 6 months maybe.
Freaking yeah, he's just really good. Here, no, here, Blue, I'll send you the image.
Do it.
Do you want and the best part is he's dropping Baby Taru as well.
Shattered Stars just subscribed.
Oh, thank you, Shattered Star. Also my condolences.
My rat has actually turned into like a soggy puddle of rat. Like she just has melted.
You have a rat?
Yeah, I love my
Ah.
rat.
I
There you
love
go, I
it.
sent it,
Sandra
Blue.
Morgan. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so good. That is actually amazing. Not Gucci. That's flawless.
They are demanding fluffy telephone.
They are.
Yeah, demanding.
Well, I'm not...
Wow. That's rude. Don't worry about my drawing. Just skip me and draw telephone.
Well, you know,
I mean, it is telephone.
that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been
And she can't even give herself a tattoo. Her voice message was literally, "Yeah, I never figured it out, so I gave up, and now I just have like 3 random black dots where I was trying to do my tattoo. I'm gonna get a professional to do it." And I'm just like, wow, it's not even hard. I taught you how to do it.
It's brutal. You guys are too metal for me.
Too metal, too metal. Yeah, we were literally like, we were just chilling after a con, which I didn't even know she was gonna be at, and then like we were judging the dance comp together. I was like, oh hi. We've been trying to meet each other for years, because every time we were meant to be at a con together, like one would end up having to pull out or something.
Right.
And we finally met, and she was in suit, so she was obviously not talking much, but she then got drunk, so then she started to talk, which was great
Mhm.
for me, because I was like, oh my god, you're actually hilarious, because all I had ever seen of her was like her public persona, which is
Yeah.
obviously more the character Telephone than it is Eno, because Eno and Telephone are 2 separate things.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'd seen Telephone, and I'd always respected her as a performance artist, because she is phenomenal in suit. I always respected her suit making as well, obviously. But like, I honestly didn't think I'd get along with her. I thought I'd like her and she'd be
Really?
nice.
Oh. That's so. Yeah, she's everybody literally knows her as like really really nice. Like
Yeah, but like that's all I thought she'd be was just nice. She's
I know.
also hilarious and fun and like crazy in the best way possible. Like she's one of the coolest people. And we were literally just sitting there and we were like, oh, I want a tattoo. And she's like, yeah, I want a tattoo too. And I was like, we could give each other tattoos. I've never done it before. So we went and bought like sewing needles,
Oh my god.
pencils, and thread and ink from Kmart and an art store and made our own tattoo, like stick and poke kit, and then gave each other tattoos. And she did me first and did it on my finger, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience of my life.
I don't
But
know.
she did a really good job. She did a really good job dragon for me. And then I did the branding of her old horse. I did that around her finger. Oh wait, we did each other's finger tattoos. Yeah, we're both idiots.
Finger tattoos.
Yeah, class. Sorry, I got distracted by how cute my rat was and forgot to screaming. To be honest, I was just like, "Oh, she's so soft."
All right, there we go. I think that's the proper build for a swole fluffy blue.
That is a blessed build.
Oh
Make
my
the
God.
paws bigger.
Yeah, they're
Can't
not
go
wrong. They're not wrong.
What?
Make the paws bigger always. Like 60 times.
Oh, for fucking day.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
Lucky,
okay,
can
happy
you do
now,
that?
you
Can you
kinky
make like
bastard.
giant paws, like the size of like another person? You have to put wheels on the bottom of them.
You know what's funny? The stream is actually behind for me, so you said you happy now, you kinky bastard, but I hadn't seen what you've done until just now.
Yeah.
Also, wrong paws. You gotta make the other paws bigger.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh. Sorry.
wow.
Clarify. Too many paws on the furry anatomy. Too many paws.
Said no one ever.
I know, right? Said an idiot. Ugh.
Too many paws. Ugh.
Oh my god, imagine like going up to people and like hugging them with like giant ass paws.
Yeah.
That'd be like the best.
That would be literally the best.
Except when you get to like the escalator.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about the escalator. Just don't go anywhere.
Stay stationary the entire time.
Yeah.
Or, like in the main hotel, you have to
Yep.
take up the whole elevator just for you and like for one paw. You'd have to like throw it in there. You're like, yo, I got a guy at the top. He's gonna like grab that one. You gotta throw
I'm
another
gonna
one
do
in there.
that.
And then I'm gonna
make
jump
this
in.
suit. Yeah, I'm gonna make this suit, and then honestly, I would legitimately get, and this is gonna sound really, really sad, but I would get a bed that was just the shape of a paw.
Yes.
There you go. Get a neck beard. So like, when people are like, yo, are you a furry? And you just kind of like look. All right, you're cool.
Just look at them. Oh shit. I think the bed, the giant paw bed, would come with a neck beard, like neck beard included.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
shit.
have to wear it. It's a legal requirement.
There we go. All right, I need to like plan this out a little bit more, like because like the floof needs to just be a large amount.
Yeah,
A,
bigger,
a large amount of floof.
more floof.
Model RC said, have Blue reenacting the Lion King with baby telephone.
I mean,
That'd
be-
meet.
that'd be pretty
demand-
dope.
There are worse things in life.
That's what I'm saying. Demanding it, so you have to make compromises have to be made. That I don't know how this works. First time.
Okay, here's what we do. We split the screen into 4 sections. We all take a section. All 3 of us, we take the demands from the comment section while Zillion works on our werewolves. Alright, let's get to work.
Done. I'll just.
I got a brand new pack of 64 crayons. I'm ready.
I have a mouse and Microsoft Paint. I'm good to go.
Man,
How do you rotate text in Microsoft Paint?
trap on werewolf.
Why? What's with the traffic cones?
I
Is
don't-
that a reference to something?
Is Soren in chat?
Oh, okay. I clearly missed it.
Wait, traffic cones. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Rage.
everyone's talking.
Baby telephone.
Rage Hound's in here.
Oh, hello. Troll Blue is Susan. That's been done a lot, and I love it every time. Oh, someone subscribed, but I like looked away and then looked back, and it disappeared before I read their name. So,
Ah.
so I was,
Hello, subscriber. Welcome to channel. You
welcome to hell.
welcome to hell, population you.
Enjoy.
Sure.
Tired.
I want to show you guys my rat. So I'm just gonna send a picture of my rat.
You can just
Alright.
put screen
Oh,
share on too.
I keep forgetting that we have this chat, and I can show you what I've been working on too. Show me that.
Do it.
Show me that rat.
I'm getting there. I'm trying to find a cute picture because she moves too much.
Take a photo.
Oh, I did take one of this morning of her licking my face. You know that?
Oh.
There you go.
She thinks my face is delicious.
There you go.
Did the door just open by itself?
Okay.
Oh no, you're haunted.
Ah, fine. Alright, demonic ghost, if you're gonna possess me, can you do it in like an hour or so? Like, I'm fine with with bleeding out of my eyes, it's gotta be a quick minute.
Yeah, don't take too long. Like, got shit to do, places to be.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, he's got it.
Convenient. Spooks.
Oh.
Oh, that's awesome, Lucky.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a little bit.
I love the colors. They're great.
Thank you.
Alright. We're good.
Vibrant AF.
What did I just come back to?
I said vibrant AF, not vibrant ass.
Oh, like
Okay.
AF. Like AF.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I get you.
Also, enjoy this video that I'm sending of my rat scaring my dog because my dog is a pussy.
Your rat's the man of the house.
Oh yeah, I've decided she's a big lesbian.
Oh no.
Just cause like, okay, so you know how everyone comes out straight? Like people are just assumed to be straight until they come out as gay, or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
they are.
Some
Yeah.
Default. Okay.
I've decided that the default for animals is gay until proven otherwise. So the
That's
default
true.
is just gay until I see them kissing some sort of opposite gender or having a time with an opposite gender. I'ma just assume they're gay. So my little lesbian rat teases my gay dog all the time. What about it?
Alright, well, we'll have Blue, like, turn innocent as a werewolf, because we all know that you are not innocent as a dragon.
I'm so innocent. What are you talking about? What are you going on about? What are you insinuating right now? How dare
Only
you? How
killed
very
3
dare you.
people. That's less than the national average.
Yeah, it's like nothing. It's fine.
We gotta add the nose ring, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Coyote.
Yeah,
Cat
boy.
rat. Okay. A coyote skunk.
Why are people saying lamp? Is that just like the general meme?
Lamp.
It's yeah. It's about
okay.
moths and shit.
Okay,
Oh,
actually,
yeah.
I like this concerned face that I gave you.
I live for the concerned face.
I want to be a lamp.
That's kind of my actual
Moth.
face. I want to be lamp.
I want my husband to be lamp, and I'll be moth.
10 out of 10 best fursuits at MFF.
Done.
I'm still
Isn't
excited,
there a-
like, Lucky, when you told me the idea of a freaking, like, donut cacti mascot,
Oh my god, I want that.
oh my god, I want to wear it.
I want to make. I don't think we're gonna have time because someone opened commissions. Like.
Yeah, I know.
But
But I'm like, oh, but like, when that comes out, I want to, like, see it, because that sounds amazing.
I've had it in my head for years. I really would. I mean, the mascot of our company it's a saguaro cactus. So, I mean, whereas like most fursuit companies, their mascot is some sort of animal.
Yeah, no, but fuck that.
No, our mascot is a cactus.
Good. That's gonna be beautiful.
What is it? Oh,
Your cactus is gonna be beautiful.
yeah,
Just
like
big cactus.
because he can be around, like for people to hug it.
And you can say don't, and they'll be like, hey, and
They'll
then
make
they'll
them
go your
want
opposite
more.
ways.
When you tell people not to do something, it makes them want to do it more. That's
That's
generally.
true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
At like your booth, you should just have it up and it says "hug me," and when people hug them, you just like point at them, and say "blacklisted," and just.
Yeah, you're done. You're out.
Fair.
Get him out of here. I don't want to look at him.
I don't want to see the ugly mug in here.
I mean,
Right.
our company name would just started at like, it's just general good advice. Me and Scuff are both from like the southwest kind of region with lots of cacti.
Do people actually like hug the cacti?
People like tourists do that. Like tourists come here and they like hug the cacti and take pictures with them, and it's just kind of like, okay,
Why?
it's like a thing to do when you like come to Arizona.
Cause yourself pain.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like
the sun does that enough. We don't need fucking cacti hugging.
Well, people are doing that. And I mean, they're gonna do that. It's still funny.
As a child, I like. Oh, no, go ahead.
No, yeah.
So I live in like the northern area of the United States, and we have this thing called bear spray.
Yay!
And-
I've heard of that, but I have
So-
no idea what it actually does.
To reference it, bear spray is basically so you know pepper spray, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's basically that on steroids. Because
Oh, it's like bear mace.
Yeah, it is bear
Oh.
mace, and when I
Oh,
mean
okay.
bear mace, I mean it'll take out a grizzly. That's
Yeah.
how potent it is. And people and tourists get this idea that bear spray is supposed to be sprayed on you.
What?
Yeah. It never ends well. And mostly it normally ends with a trip to the hospital.
Yeah, that sounds like a hospital. For sure.
Wow, so you know what's actually funny? Being foreign, that I think I've seen a few TV shows and movies reference that like assumption that it's meant to be sprayed on you. But the way they do it is always like, oh yeah, you're meant to spray it on you, right? Oh yeah, and then you're meant to, as an audience member, go, haha, they're so stupid, and laugh. But being foreign and not even having bears in my fucking country, I didn't know that that was the joke, and I thought they were just saying, yeah, you're meant to spray it on you.
Yeah,
So
no.
like, if I ever went over there and someone handed me bear spray and
No.
didn't tell me what to do, I mean, I'd ask because I'm not an idiot, but I would have assumed that spraying it on me was the right thing to do.
Oh no. Yeah, no, so I've so the thing is you know how the argument that you need guns to like I've seen a couple of people make this argument that you need guns to protect yourselves in like Alaska and like Montana and North Dakota and stuff, and like and Wyoming, and it's like people are like, yeah, no, that's why we need guns. It's like, no, that's why you have bear spray. A desert eagle won't take out a grizzly bear unless you shoot it in the right spot. Like even square in the forehead won't kill it. They'll just get stuck in its skull and make it very angry.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah, no, like Australia's like pests and like dangerous animals, if you leave them alone, I think you'll be fine. But like
Most of the time, yeah.
most of the time. But here in like some of the wilderness areas, the animals will actively try to kill you. If you look delicious
fuck
enough.
that.
That's the fun
And-
part. It's a challenge.
Yeah, it is.
All right, what do we got for like? Okay.
Bear.
Because I was thinking about that like a lot, because people like, I have had friends that legitimately have said to me, I will never come to Australia because of the spiders and the animals and stuff, and I'm
Mhm.
like, well, it's not that dangerous because I've survived 25 years here.
And
So,
people
like-
live there. There's just people living.
Exactly. It's like, I think the only aggressive like animals maybe are snakes, can be a bit aggressive, but again, if you
Ah.
leave them alone, they won't really like come at you or anything. It's
What
just that we
about
have a
your
lot, I think, is the
magpies?
problem. Oh, magpies can be aggressive, but I've never experienced it personally. But yeah, they can come at you with their jabby faces, and I'm not about that life, so I've
Yeah,
always
no,
been a little
like
caught.
that was like the thing. It's just like everything else in Australia, but magpies, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck magpies. It's just like the problem is that the danger is everywhere. That's the problem. It's like you lift up a chair and there's a 99% chance there's a spider under there that can kill you if you touch it. It's just like you just need to be a little extra careful. Like I kid you not, I was being an idiot with my friend in the backyard and I put a chair on top of my head for whatever reason, and then I looked to the right and underneath the chair right next to my head was a redback spider, which is one of the most deadly spiders in Australia. And I was like, oh, okay. Like,
You just kind of like used to it.
yeah, I was just like, all right, cool. And then I took the chair off my head and killed the spider and put the chair back on my head and continued
Yeah,
being an
easy.
idiot. Like, done. But then it's like, I kid you not, I was in the UK and it was a rehearsal, and our rehearsal like halted completely because of this spider that ran onto the floor, and all the girls are like hiding, even some of the guys were hiding. And I was like, oh, all right, I guess I'll deal with it because I was the Australian one. This is in the UK. And I was like walking to deal with it, and then this other guy picks it up and throws it out, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. And I was like kind of impressed because he picked it up with his bare hands, and I was like, oh, I was at least gonna like scoop it onto something. And he was like, oh yeah, but it's not venomous. Like, why would you? And I was like, it's not even venomous. Like, of course I'd pick it up with my bare hands. Like, why?
Oh yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, literally, just the other day, standing there with a redback spider right next to my face, it could literally kill me from one bite. And then in the UK, all these girls are screaming and jumping up on chairs because of a non-venomous spider that is like the size of a like less than a $1 bill. Like, it's tiny.
Yeah.
Size
just
less
so
than
funny.
the $1 bill?
Yeah, anything less than a $1 bill is pretty fucking small.
I don't really like the way this is turning out. I'm gonna redo that.
Aww.
I think it's
Yeah,
I think the eyes just look dead.
Accurate. I am dead.
Yeah, I just don't like the way it looks.
Speaking of like spiders, like the only like poisonous thing in like America is like the black widow and like the brown recluse, and that's
And even
pretty
the
much
brown
it.
recluse is not actually that venomous.
Yeah.
Oh, really? They're not that bad. I heard that they were.
They're bad, but it's kind of bad in the sense that you gotta wait it out, and it's just kind of painful. But like compared to
okay.
like grizzly bears around here, it's like on our
Okay.
campus we got like, it's like, yeah, there's a brown bear on campus. Everybody stay inside. And it's like, oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
hide.
it's like brown bears. That's up like police and animal control will normally interact with that. You get a grizzly bear in town, fucking SWAT is out, like full on like tanks.
Grab the bear spray.
Yeah, but like bear spray is so deadly. Like I would rather get shot than get like sprayed with bear spray. That's how painful it is.
What the fuck? Screw that.
Oh, okay. So, Blue, I'm on your
Hmm.
I'm on your YouTube channel. Like, I'm just.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you're trying to make a fursuit.
Oh yeah, it's not going great.
This is fantastic. It's really good. Like your facial expressions in the thumbnail. Fantastic.
Oh, thank you so much. So, if you want to know the history of that, I went over when I was in the UK. I went over to a friend's and had a friend help me with making my very first like ever fursuit head, and they had like a sort of pattern for the base of the face,
Yeah.
and then I built up all the brows and everything myself, and it was meant to be a tiger, and I was really happy with it, like really fucking happy with it. I was showing people and they were like, wow, that's impressive for your first suit. I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. But then I didn't bring it home because it was in the UK. Came home and I was like, I know I can do it, I've just done it. So I'm sitting there by myself, and immediately as soon as like I don't have an experienced person next to me to ask questions, I just tank, and I'm like, oh my god, like I know that I've done this before, like I know what I need to do, and I know that I can do this part right, but because someone's not there holding my hand, I just freak out and go, what if I ruin all my foam?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like literally hearing, like, it's like I feel all those feelings, like, every time. Like, even when you're experienced, like, there's these moments that you're just like, I knew how to do this, I've done this before, but what's happening? Like,
Yep.
what's happening?
You just and I've only done it the one time, but I'm just like, last time I cut a cheek though, it was symmetrical to the other one and I didn't even have to try. This time I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, that's not a cheek, that's a butt cheek. Help.
The guidance. May I ask who, like, you were hanging out with?
Yeah, her name's Poe. She's up in, is she in Scotland? I hung out with her in Scotland.
So, like, northern UK.
Yeah, Northern UK, and I also got some help from a friend of mine called Moo. There's a company called Funny Farm Creations, I believe.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, she's really she's really good, and she's like the most laid back person, and it's so fun watching her make soup because like she'll say things like she's really frustrated and be like, "Ugh, I'm so fucking sick of this," but because she's always laid back, she's literally just like, "Ugh, I'm so fucking sick of this," but like she's really raging on the inside.
Right. That's a big mood.
Big mood.
Like that one's really big. Basically, it's a lot of that. It's like you just try to you get through it. Basically, like when
You just keep going.
Yeah, that's how I
yeah,
feel when making mine. So like, yeah, Lucky, you've seen what I've done.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going at a different way because I want to create a protogen. So
Oh yeah.
I'm like doing like all the 3D printing and modeling it and like coming out with all like the solid parts, and now I'm finally getting to sewing, and I'm just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, the sewing's probably gonna be my least favorite part because I found that 3D is much easier for me to work in than drawing. Like my brain just does not convert 3D to 2D very well. So I like the sculpting of the foam and everything, and I can get the individual shapes that I want. But then it's like putting it all together and stuff like that. I screw up so badly, and I'm just so nervous to make mistakes that I never do the things. I'm just like, let's do a little cut and see if that's okay. It just takes me so long to get anywhere.
Hmm. I mean, honestly, like my best like advice when it comes to foam itself is like every time you chop a bit off, like you can hot glue it back on if it's awful. Like
That's a good point.
yeah,
That is a good
it
point.
helped me a long time ago because like when you do put fur on the foam is like kind of like more like a skeleton and like muscle and ugly stuff, and it's not going to look very good. And then when you put the fur on it, the fur's supposed to make it look better. And there should be like a layer of like hot glue between the fur and the foam, and it's kind of
Oh,
like
that's a good point. If there's going to be a layer of hot glue between the fur and the foam anyway, then it doesn't really matter how much hot glue's underneath that, does it?
no, like it helps fill it in, like fills in a lot of your mistakes, what your mistakes.
Mm.
So like okay, so I don't put like a ton of work in progresses out because I'm like one of those people who have like the ugliest foam carbs in the world. Like they're like literally like it's funny because like to me I would get really self-conscious with work in progresses because I'm just like there's no way people are gonna believe this is gonna be good.
Oh yeah, I know that feeling. You see it and it's
'Cause,
crap, it looks like crap, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, there we go.
yeah, when it all finally comes together, like I go through like the 7 stages of grief, but like you know like it starts out with this is awful, this is not going well, and then hey this could be okay, no it's awful, it's terrible, and then near the end it's like oh look at that, great, love it, like you
Let's
know.
do another one.
Yeah, let's do another one. Let's start this process all over again.
That's 100% how I feel about drag makeup. It's like throughout the process, I'm like, I look like the devil. Why is Satan here? Be gone! And then all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, she's a woman.
Honestly, like just film that, like a whole session of you just talking out loud and narrating it. That's just a really good video.
Oh, I can. I mean, like, that's what I'm trying to do on my main channel. I'm thinking, because basically, but you remember what I was saying before about there's beauty gurus and there's male beauty
Yeah,
gurus. No one does like funny beauty guru videos, and I'm not saying like, oh, I'm going to be the
Right.
most hilarious beauty guru. It's just like I don't take myself seriously. I'm incapable of it. So even if I am to do tutorials, I'll still be making fun of myself. Whereas a lot of beauty gurus do take themselves seriously because they can, because they're flawless. And I'm like, how dare you?
Yeah, that's like you just said the exact thing that I do with my YouTube tutorials. Oh hey, Nick's the Wolf donated $5. Thank you. Also, Lucky, would you
Blessed.
like to see the if you're looking at the stream, do you notice the GIF that I have that plays when somebody donates?
That's pretty amazing.
Where's the GIF?
It's on the stream. It's gone. Oh, yeah. And I'm
Like-
behind, so it's gone.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep up, and it's just perpetually giving me a loading bar.
Oh.
But so there's like one guru beauty channel that I've ever stumbled across because it's not really my cup of tea. But yeah, she's hilarious. Like this woman is like literally like men will give me their wallets like while she's doing like.
Who is she?
Oh my god, I'm so bad at YouTube names. I'm
That's
gonna have to figure it
fine.
out.
I know that feeling.
But like it's the only one I've watched, and she's so funny, and she's like literally making fun of herself. She's like, "Look, and now I have cheekbones, and the men will think I'm wealthy." And it's
The men will think, wait, that's not the Jenna Marbles video, is it?
no, totally not her.
Do you remember that video that she did years ago? It's like the first thing that was
Yeah.
really successful of hers, how to trick people into thinking you're really good looking.
That's basically, it was like a continuation that's like ghetto chick, and she's so funny. I'm gonna try to.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll find.
So people keep tagging me because they really want me to bother Uzil to draw a baby telephone.
Yep.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Told you, you're gonna have
However,
to point.
I just messaged Telephone and said that I was in the stream and that everyone would draw her and that she should come on the stream, like, on the next one or something.
Oh,
She hasn't replied yet because she hasn't read it, but
yeah, that'd be fun.
yeah, I think you'd get along with her really fucking well. And I would actually come back if well, I'm keen to come back regardless, but to come back especially if Telephone's going to be on.
Yeah.
Very-
I would, if that's the case, I'd probably invite Kuma and Twilight Saint onto the stream. Twilight Saint is a good friend of mine, along with Kuma, and they're in the friend circle that Telephone
Nice.
has. Kuma's like the OG fursuit handler for like all of the duchies, and
Oh, yep.
Twilight is just really fun to hang out with.
I can get behind that. That sounds like a good thing.
He's also a fighter pilot, which is really cool.
Oh.
That is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it was really funny because me and my roommates the other day were like wondering like, okay, how do pilots, like, what happens if they really need to go to the bathroom and they're in the air? And I'm just like, hey, I know a fighter fuck, I shouldn't have said that. And basically, like, I was like, hey, so Twilight, I heard you're a fighter pilot. And it's like, yeah. I was like, so my dumbass mentioned that I knew you when we were talking about what do pilots do when they go to the bathroom. It's just like, and he was just like, oh, yeah, basically you don't.
Yeah, you just hold it.
Well, what he does is he actually goes on, he basically fasts before he has to fly.
Oh, fair, yeah. That
Because
makes
there
sense.
is a
Like-
nickname. It's called the Shitty Kitty. And
Oh no.
it's what happened. Because you wear a G-suit when flying, so if you cheat yourself, it basically pushes it up into your neck.
Oh no.
It's so bad.
Oh, that is touching cloth to a whole new level.
Right?
Good.
Fuck that.
Yeah, but right. Guys, if I can get Telephone to be on the next stream, I will definitely draw Telephone. But
She
like,
probably will. If she's free, she will. She's like totally down for sort of things like that. Just
yeah,
waiting for her to reply.
yeah. But if
Sound-
that happens, I'll definitely invite you back, and
Bless.
we'll do it.
Fuck yeah. I'm keen to talk shit. That's all I ever do. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention. I just did it without saying anything. I'm gonna have to watch that video later because I'm incapable of multitasking right now.
You
Apparently.
don't have to watch it right now, totally don't. But yeah, her name is Sailor J, and it's just this video on Contour 101. It's so good.
I already like it just from the thumbnail. She looks like
Yeah.
my kind of bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say that I sent the first fursuit head that I made,
Yeah.
the foam
see,
base.
And you just left that behind. Why didn't you take it with you?
I had no space in my suitcase, so I just
Oh.
left it behind.
You literally can like crush it down because it's.
I
like,
know I'm an idiot. I thought, to be honest, that took me like 4 hours, and I thought that it was gonna be that easy again.
No, you had guidance.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like I didn't even have like shit tons of guidance. It was more just me turning and going, "Is this right?" And then them going, "Yes, that's right." Would be like, "Okay, cool. I have no worries. I can go ahead." But without that, I just shit myself.
Yeah, that's how I feel about, like, so I had to dye the visor for the Protogen the other day, and I was just like, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Maybe I should do more. Oh, great, now I can't see out of this. Fuck.
That would be 100% me. 100%.
I'm like trying to find my way back to Zilla stream.
No. Alright, Blue, what do you think of your, of this so far?
He's fucking adorable. Maddie does stuff just subscribed. He's fucking adorable.
Oh my god, his paw's like bigger than his face. I love it.
Good.
Good. Big bappers.
Big Bappers.
Big bap.
I'm just like wondering, like size wise, like I'm trying to compare both of them. They're relatively the same size, so I think I'm fine.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit bigger.
Oh heck yeah! I'm in the chat. Like Rage Hound knew exactly who I was talking about. Heck yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Sailor J.
Yeah, she's just like
Oh, fuck yeah.
YouTuber of the year. She says. I was so happy. Someone else knows her.
I'm really excited to get into it. I've been looking for more YouTubers to watch lately.
Like
So,
all I've been
okay.
watching. Oh,
Oh no, you're fine.
all I've been watching lately is like the Shane Dawson videos.
Oh, same. I've been obsessed with those. And I've been watching my brain is dying. Oh, come back to me. Other people have things to say, I'm sure. Apparently not.
What?
No, I've never heard of them.
No, I said I said and then I zoned out and went, oh, I don't know, my brain's dying. Come back to me, other people have things to say. And then
Oh.
everyone just sat there silently.
Oh, we were just waiting.
Just waiting. Now come back to me. I need a moment to process. I've got to reboot.
Like listening.
Need some cold coffee?
I think my internet experience or my YouTube experience now, like, cause it's like blown up. Like, I mean, it's crazy. So I don't watch like really popular channels. Like, I haven't come across them yet, if that makes sense. Like, not organically anyway. So I end up on the weirdest parts of YouTube and then find myself enjoying those people and then subscribing to them.
Yes, that's
Like,
the best way to do it.
Yeah, like I just feel like I'm out on open water, basically.
Mm.
No, it's like you're out in the open water, like in like the sea of monsters from like Greek mythology, and it's like another monster comes up, and you're just like, "Can you be my friend?"
Basically, I feel like I'm kind of putting myself out there a little bit. What's going on over here on this corner?
It's like, what's going on over here? Right? Didn't you like almost get abducted into a cult once too?
Yeah, I totally did.
Whoa,
Well,
what?
that's an experience.
Well, cause like I ended up on like the conspiracy side of YouTube,
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
like, and then I started like listening to this lady who channels aliens, and then I like ended up at the alien cult. It was like an alien yoga cult, and and like
What?
yeah, you weren't like allowed to bring your cell phones or anything, and like I went up there for like 2 days, like up in Sedona, and like had to leave my phone in the car. It was just really weird, and by the end of it, I was definitely odd man out. Like I was the only one that was like, "Hey, this isn't working for me." Like everyone's kind of like, "So are you coming to the intense like vegan retreat for like a month and a half where you don't get to see or talk to anyone you know ever again?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll totally be there." Like,
Totes sounds like so much fun.
sounds like a blast. Like they're like, it's really intense, and I'm like, yeah. Like they just basically want to separate you from like everyone you know. And I was like, how did I end up here? Oh, that's right, alien lady. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, it's crazy how
I do.
cults can be so good at sucking you in and you don't even realize what it is.
Yeah. Well, alien lady who hasn't like been on the internet in like 30 like ever, and she hasn't like watched television in 30 years. She's legit alien lady. And but yeah, so like her content got like leaked onto YouTube, and people were like literally putting like her audio out and like
Oh,
and so her audio is that good that like I ended up there.
that's crazy. That's so weird.
Yeah. Her name is like Barbara Marciniak, and she channels the Pleiadian alien consciousness. And I was like, rad.
She's good
Wow.
at yoga.
I just somehow yoga's in like I don't know. That was just the place where it was at. It was a yoga cult or something. I don't. It was a bunch of that happened, but basically that's how I do on YouTube. Like I find myself in the most obscure corners of YouTube, and then meeting up all of a sudden.
Yeah, fair. That's
Like-
a good way.
Yeah, like Spooch is like a random phenomenon. I'm like, okay, I'll just go meet this guy.
A random phenomenon.
Yeah,
Fair.
just like.
I can't wait to hang out with both of you at MFF. Like, honestly,
Oh yeah.
it's just going to be an experience. And I'm like, and since I
Yes.
like record the video, like record con videos, I assume it's going to be a bit more of an experience too.
I'm really looking forward to it. I really don't know what to expect since it's going to be like 10,000 people in one place.
Yeah,
Like,
I know, that's crazy, right?
I can't imagine that many furries in one place.
I'll be honest, I'm like waiting for the time when I can like call out a professor at my school and just be like, that's not a good way to teach. You're doing it in a way that isn't inspiring people to actually gravitate towards what you're trying to teach. And then I'm waiting for them to say, it's like, and I assume you can do any better? And I can just be like, bitch! I'm sorry, that was that a bit much?
No,
No.
you can pull up your furry YouTube channel,
Just
and then
just
the
with
class
the-
clown could go, "Oh my God, you fuck animals, cause you are furry."
It's like, oh my god, It's like, oh my god. Oh, who's the class clown? It's like, oh my god, you fuck animals. Shut up, James. Like, dude, we hang out together. I know, but still, fuck you. So
You dress up as an animal means must fuck him. I swear to God, I've watched that CSI episode. I know what you're about.
Well, yeah. My
Done my
par-
research.
Yeah, my parents had confronted me at a dinner table over the CSI episode. That was literally 2004, 2005 when that happened to me, and I was like, wow, this is a good tone for this. They were like, please don't go to those conventions. Someone's going to kill you.
And now, I mean, you're still here, aren't you?
I'm here.
I think the best thing that's ever happened to me was I was just walking into high school in my computer, and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" And they're like, "Oh, we're looking up how much like an average like fursuit costs that those like furry people buy." And they're like, "Oh my God, it's like $2,000. I didn't know it cost that much to be gay."
Oh, fuck off.
What
I
happened?
drew on the wrong layer.
And
Okay.
Blue kind of died.
Yeah, I
He's
was
like out of yeah.
Blue's icon is gone. Like,
Oh no.
He's gone. The CSI killer got him.
oh
Blue.
no.
He's real. Our parents warned us about this.
Oh, he said my internet just crashed.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, that's how it's gotta go. I mean, my parents, they warned me because I was gonna meet with Scuff. And that, like I said, these random occurrences in my life. And I met with Scuff, and my parents were like, don't do that. He's gonna kill you. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep up with him. They told
He
me
wears animal costumes for God's sakes. What else does he do? Serial
like,
kill? I think so.
Yeah. Well, they told me that he'd he'd eat my liver.
Excuse me, what?
That was so specific, and I don't know. I felt like I should bring it up. I brought it up at my wedding, like after we were done getting married. Like we're like walking off the beach. It's super nice, and then I turned to my mom and I said, "Maybe he'll eat my liver tonight." Like, and like, I mean, that's just kind of dark, but she was like,
You know, fursuiting's really tiring. To get the energy you need, you just gotta eat other people's livers.
Yeah. I was like, maybe he'll do it tonight. But, you know, hey, like, not everyone's gonna put you in a burlap sack and ship you to China. That was the other thing he was supposed to do.
Oh, Texan the Husky donated $3.75. Here's some money from what I can manage. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's hospice stream. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I am so hyped for it.
What are you doing tomorrow?
We're reading. Oh, hi, Gers.
Reading
Gers is in
hospice.
chat. Yeah, we're reading House Pets, but on the Two Furry Bros channel, and I'm super excited because we're finally getting to like the really good story arcs.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
It is. Oh, Gers asks, "How are you guys?" We're doing good. Baloo's internet just died, so I'm gonna see if I can get him back in here.
Maybe he should flip it upside down because he's Australian, so everything's upside down.
That's
He's
right.
probably always getting bad reception.
I always like when people are starting out making fursuits because it's just it makes me remember like the whole process of this all over again.
I've been
'Cause,
trying.
like,
Oh, sorry.
oh no, like I'm at a point in my career where I feel like fursuits to me are like a speed run, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like a speed run, and because you just perfect like certain parts of what doing it is what makes them good, and you have to like get to that exact hit point basically, like so it becomes like a timing issue. Because the longer you let something sit, the longer that it has to like it like grows on you that there's like more problems, and then you'll start deconstructing it and reconstructing it. So it's kind of like speed running, I would say. I
Did
watch
you
a
like
lot
the?
of runs
No,
while
go
I
ahead.
make fursuits. I just watch video game streamers. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
Did you like the first time I made a fursuit head, Lucky?
I did. I was very encouraged by it. If you keep at it, you could probably.
Did you
I
cut
think
out?
when I
Oh.
don't know what's going on. Everything's scaring me.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue's back.
You back?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, what's up?
You got some internet.
Oh, you know.
You got your internet charged up.
Yeah. Basically, my dad's a huge nerd, like a huge nerd, and he has like CB radio. No, not CB. That's like the smaller one. He has like the proper like amateur radio stuff. And he just had a new amp brought over, and he plugged it in, and it like crashed our server basically, or something. I don't even know. He's just like, "Oh, this amp crashed it." And I was like, "What?" I'm not even gonna ask. Goodbye. But it's good now. Thanks, Dad.
Oh my God, does he contact aliens with it?
Oh, every day. He talks to alien lady on the constant. They're like biffles.
Oh my god, that's cool.
I
Dude,
still,
I was a fan of her though.
I still fucking love the idea that it's like Lucky. It's like, what's the most interesting? Oh, so you dress up as animal people. Is that the most interesting thing you done? No, it's the most interesting thing I've done is I almost got abducted by an alien yoga cult.
No, I've done far more interesting things, but like that was just one of my adventures. I thought it was a misadventure for sure. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I would
Pure experience.
Yeah, it was. I was pure, like, what other kind of people enjoy this content that I'm listening to? Because like people were paying $200 a head. Did I leave that part out?
Okay.
Yeah, and like there were like a lot of us. So like she was
Oh
making
wow.
bank. Like if you really break it down, I just wanted to know what other kind of people were there, and
I don't
was-
blame you at all.
I was like, I wish we were allowed to bring our cell phones. Put it that way. Like.
Yeah, that would have improved.
Yeah, like I would have been selfieing to the max out there, but like nobody had a cell phone, and it was like, God, I just have to like exist here. Okay, but I loved every minute of it. Like,
So did they do yoga, or was that just like the name?
Just
It
where
was
they
just-
were.
it was in a yoga, like literally like this yoga studio at the top of a mountain in Sedona.
So
like,
you did
so,
do
like-
yoga.
No, like it wasn't yoga happening. It was just in a yoga studio because that's where their venue was. It was just you
Just
had to-
imagine like a bunch of people in like little like tinfoil hats, kind of just like doing like yoga poses.
It's like everyone's wearing like purple robes and shit, basically.
Oh, that's even better. But they're doing yoga poses.
I'm so happy I could tell you guys about it. Like
That's fucking beautiful.
that. Because I just want to do more stuff like this, but be able to film it actually.
Yeah, you should do story time videos about your almost abducted into a cult experience. I would watch the
Like,
shit
I
out
was
of that.
almost
yeah.
abducted into a cult, like total clickbait,
So like
Total clickbait, but actually true.
but actually true. Like, okay, Lucky, that's like. Sorry, I feel like I'm cutting somebody off.
no, it's okay. But basically, like I have a ton of stories. I just don't know how to like do the thing. Basically,
Yeah.
Do the what thing?
the YouTube thing. Like you like make videos and edit them and put them on there.
Yeah.
Oh, like all of the technical stuff behind it. That all comes with practice, though.
Yeah.
Like the advice I'd give to you is the same advice I'd give to anyone starting YouTube. Whatever it is that you're worried that you lack, just do it until until it feels comfortable for you. Because a lot of people are like, I can edit and I love editing, but like I don't think I have the personality or I don't know what to talk about. Whereas you're on the other hand, you're like, oh, I'm really keen to talk about these things, but you know, all the uploading and editing and filming and stuff is intimidating. But it's just, especially if you go into it with the, for me, this is what I did anyway when I first started YouTube. Because YouTube wasn't even a thing that was like common then when I first started filming videos of myself. So I never intended to post them anywhere. I was just making them for me. And then when YouTube became a thing, I started sharing. So my advice to people is always make your first few videos like you're not actually going to share them. Make them for yourself and like for your friends, maybe like your really close friends.
Oh my
And
gosh.
then
Smart.
just sort of do that for a while. And that way you won't be as worried about, you know, criticisms and intimidation of all the different aspects. You can give yourself some practice before you essentially go live.
Right? And then, okay, so here's the biggest issue. Actually, it's not even an issue. It's fursuit or fursuit or no fursuit. I think I'd prefer no fursuit because I make a lot of facial expressions, but like I'm not gonna get clammed up every time I film myself is the problem. You know what I mean? Like I'm not
Oh,
gonna make up
oh
on it.
yeah.
And
Dude,
so
no, like live your life. Just go on presented however you want to be presented. I would say no fursuit personally.
yeah, because I just feel like, you know, I do love wearing my fursuits, obviously. Like that's huge for me, but like I feel like I'm still like a human and I feel like fursuits kind of dehumanize you a little bit and it's easier
Mm-hmm.
fill in the blanks about your personality when you're just a smiling dog. So
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
definitely agree. I've always thought that, like, because I don't have a fursuit currently, so a
uh,
lot of people are like, oh, why don't you make fursuit videos? I'm like, oh, well, I don't have one at all, so that's part of the reason. But also, even when I do get one, I'm not going to be just filming everything in fursuit. Like,
right.
my fursuit would more be a separate character in the videos.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
like, if I wanted to portray another person or to portray, like, just a general furry, I'd get into suit for that. But, like, I've always thought that it makes a lot of sense to have me narrating the videos and talking like as a person, and
Right.
then having, you know, each their own. Like however you want to make videos is a very valid thing to do.
Right.
Um, your boy Doozy, I'm gonna do the thing that makes you stop because no one wants to see that shit.
Oh, thank you.
I did well with that. You're welcome. Yes, I
I
forgot what I was saying.
you're basically like you're making a really good point of like, but I think that a large portion of the furry fandom doesn't have fursuit. So
Oh, a huge portion.
Oh yeah.
And I've actually had a lot of people say that they like that I don't use a fursuit because it's easier to relate to me because it's like,
right?
oh, another YouTuber with a fursuit, like, oh, cool, like, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, like, again, each their own with the audience, like, for what they want to watch personally. So it's like you're going to attract a different type of audience. So I think if you do what feels most natural and right to you, yeah, there is definitely, and I will 100% stand by this. If you do videos involving a fursuit or in a fursuit, you instantly have a leg up because you are immediately presenting what the fandom is interested in. Like immediately from step one, they're like, "Oh, I'm interested in anthropomorphic creatures. This person is wearing an anthropomorphic creature costume." Like so immediately you have people's attention way quicker and you have a much higher chance of building that audience. But at the same time, that's going to attract that group of people. That group of people that like that. Whereas if you're the type of person where you prefer watching people out of suit, then make your videos out of suit and you'll attract people who agree. It might be slower, it might not be as quite as explosive as if you were to use a fursuit, but it'll attract the right audience and they'll stay around and they'll be more interesting to interact with.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's.
boy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I don't use a fursuit at all. I think I used it, like, I did a terrible dance in one, and then that was about it. And, like, after that, I'm like, okay, yeah, no, not doing this. We tried it, it didn't work. We're good.
Well, for me, like, so when I'm in fursuit, I have silent characters or like I have certain noises that I'll make in certain characters, but then that's it. Like it's been hard for me because I've tried to do a couple of streams where I'm wearing my fursuit, but I'm trying to talk to people, and I noticed that weird voice. I have the weirdest voice when I'm in fursuit trying to talk. It's so I don't like it at all because it's
Fair.
not. It's totally not me because I'm totally in a weird fursuit headspace, and I'm like, hi.
Yeah, the acoustics are
Lucky.
wrong.
It's wrong. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, no, I get that. Because I think when I put on a suit, I'm definitely a little more, like, I don't want to say edgy, but I'm a little more edgy when I'm in suit. Like
Wrong.
and I think that's quite a normal reaction to being in a suit
is.
because you're hidden, your identity, all of that, and you can like be this other character, and it's very freeing. So I think a lot of people end
Yeah.
up getting in suit and being like, "Bitch, here I am, come fuck with me." But
Yeah.
like, I'm quite like, even for most furries, when I get in suit, like I'm quite extra with how much of a, like an energy jump there is. But I will also sweat through everything, and I am not joking. Like most people are like, oh, I've met some really sweaty people. I'm like, I have never met someone sweatier than me, and I'm not wearing this like a badge of honor. I fucking wish I wasn't the sweatiest person ever. But I kid you not, the last suit that I borrowed from a friend was dripping through the skins, through the fur, and dripping off the ends of the fur. That's how much sweat I produced.
Oh my
I
god.
feel
Sweat through the foam?
I call that
Yeah.
super
Oh
soaked.
my.
It's literally like when I've been in fursuit for about like over 4 hours, it's super soaked. So like
Super
you do
soaked,
that.
accurate.
Yeah. Because yeah, when your fur will clump and it'll literally drip water.
Oh my god, I just looked at the stream. Holy shit, are you done?
Yep.
Holy fuck! I was like looking over, it was all zoomed in, and you were doing some details, and I looked away. Bitch is done. That looks amazing.
He's just like, why is it a full moon?
It's just like, I was supposed to do something
Why?
tonight. God damn it.
That is actually me though. Like I was gonna get baked, but it's not gonna work if I'm a werewolf. So like, fuck. Why? Oh, that's beautiful. That's so stunning. Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, no, wait, what was Lucky saying just a second ago? I had like something. I had something to say about that, but fucking hell, I forgot.
Sweating
Something
in
about-
Oh yeah, the sweating thing. See, like, I am
Oh.
the exact opposite. Like, I swear to God,
What?
like, I do not sweat in a suit.
I hate you.
know.
I hate you so
Everybody
much.
hates me. Like my friend Soren. Like I got into a suit at a con, and basically he's like, "All right, it's fine. You won't sweat as much as me." And he's like, there is nothing in here. I hate you.
I would hate you so much because every time I return a friend's suit, it's the exact opposite, as you said. Because they'll be like, "Oh, it's alright if you sweat in it." I'm like, "Are you sure?" Like, I'm really sweaty. And they're like, "Oh, no, I'm pretty sweaty. I'm kind of used to it being wet." And then I give it back and they go, "Did you go out in the rain? Like, what is this?" And they're always, it's so funny because no one's ever subtle about it. No one's ever kind of like, "Oh, that's a lot more sweat than I thought it was." I give it back to them and they're like, "What the fuck did you do?" And I'm like, "I told you. Like, I literally warned you."
right?
It's so annoying. It's like I picked the worst career to be a sweaty person as well because I'm a dancer, and like when you have to partner people, not only like I've never had anyone complain about how sweaty I am, and I'm not a smelly person. I'm really lucky. I get terrible like sweat, but almost no BO. So I'm like, all right, that's a decent trade-off. But it's like I feel so bad when I'm partnering people, and I am literally like a fucking walking slip and slide, and I'm trying to lift them up, and they're trying to like hold on, and I'm trying to hold back. Like there's literally a move I had to do. It's called a death twirl or a death spin or something like that. And you hold a girl by the wrist, and she like falls to the ground and pivots on her hip, and you kind of spin her around with your arm, and then stands back up. And it's not that hard in comparison to other lifts, but because my arm is so sweaty, we had to work it in the show where I had a moment to wipe my wrist on a towel off stage and come back on before the lift because my arm was always too sweaty by that point. And she would just, it was the funniest thing. It was like she never got hurt because she was just spinning on the floor, but her hand would just slip out of my grip and she'd just spin away from me sometimes. It was so fucking funny. But yeah, I'm a gross sweaty boy and I hate it.
Kind of on the topic of dancing, would you ever do like a dance comp at like a convention?
Oh, I have.
You
In
have?
Australia, yeah, I always win because it's my job.
Yeah.
It's like literally always win, except for the one exception. I didn't win because I'd won the year before, and the judges came up to me and they were like, "We couldn't let you win because then everyone would be too intimidated to ever bother entering." And I was like, I already knew that. You didn't have to tell me. It's okay. Like, I don't mean to sound cocky, but it's like
no,
it is
yeah,
legitimately my job. It's like
Well,
you have an
good.
amazing artist in this fandom, amazing suit makers. That's
Yeah.
because it's their job. I've spent my whole life training to be a dancer since I was 6 years old. I'm now 25. Oh my god, I've spent so much time. I spent 19 years being a dancer.
That's awesome though.
Oh no, but I just had a fucking like crisis there. Oh, that was a lot of time. That was a lot of time. But that's why, that's why I'm good, is because I've done it for 19 years and I've done it professionally and I've toured and I've taught. Whereas, like, I'm sure there are other people in the fandom who are just as good as me, just as good, if not better. But, that's the reason I'm better than most, is because it's my job. And there's no shame
fair.
in that at all. There's no shame in, like, me thinking, yeah, okay, I am a little bit better. But, I'm not going to fucking lord it over people.
Mhm.
Rather than being like, wow, I'm the best, I win all the time. Instead, I'll be like, would you like a few tips? Like, and always ask, because giving
Right.
tips or critiques without asking is one of the rudest things you can possibly do.
Oh my god. Okay, so like I don't get angry at a lot of things, but when I see somebody do harsh criticism to anybody, I just I will freaking lose it, because it goes against everything I've ever taught, learned, and mentored about. It's like the last thing you ever want to do to anybody is give them harsh criticism, because nothing's worse than hearing criticism and no compliment. Because
Especially when it's just all negative, because it's like it's already hard to focus on the positive, and then when they don't give you positive to focus on, holy shit.
yeah, no, it's kind of like one of those things. It's a mentality thing. It's like, yes, they will learn from it. They'll feel shitty, but they will learn from it. But if you give them a compliment every time that you give them critical feedback, they'll feel like they're getting somewhere. Because if you don't do that, you don't feel like you're getting anywhere, and you just feel like shit.
Yep, it's incredibly discouraging.
Yeah, and it's like I've seen people rant time. I was on this Telegram art group, and this one person was like, yeah, but I'm like, when I give criticism, they should just be thankful that I give criticism, because I'm actually taking the time out of my day to look at their artwork and get a criticism on. I'm like, no, you're just a dick.
You just wanted to put somebody down and feel good.
Taking time out of your day to do so.
It's like
Thanks.
it's like I took the time of my day. It's like, it is better if you just shut up and didn't say anything. We'd all be better off.
Any time.
Okay, my first critique is give up.
It's funny if I didn't hear that once.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nasty. People are shit.
Right,
I've been
Lucky, I'm
told to
getting
just not.
yeah, Lucky, I'm gonna
Just
need a ref for you, because you're
Oh.
we have Blue, we have Spooch Swallow, and now we gotta have Lucky Coyote, except probably Unlucky Coyote, because it's where Lucky. But honestly, if Lucky was a werewolf, she'd be vicious.
Oh yeah, if it's the opposite. Literally, I've known you for 2 hours, and I can already agree with that.
Okay, let me get you a ref. I got it.
Oh my god! So I just got tweeted something. So VidCon tweeted, "I dare you to tweet me your favorite pictures from past VidCon events." And then someone tagged me in the picture they tweeted to them, and it's the best thing I have ever seen of myself. Which is not hard, but I was on a panel in drag at the last Australian VidCon, and I just sent you guys the picture in Discord.
Whoa. You are contoured out.
I look stunning.
Here, I'll show everybody what we're looking
throw
at.
it in the chat.
I'm throwing it in.
Yeah,
It's
leave it in there. Just
so
off to the
pretty.
corner.
I feel like this
So
needs to be a redraw of the redraws that you can do.
Yes.
I feel like this needs to be a redraw.
Yes.
Can we just, though, for my own sanity, I'll send you, this is me looking good the same day.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, I've seen this on Instagram.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for seeing it on Instagram.
Thanks for seeing it.
Holy shit! The best part is I've never seen that first picture. Like, whoever took it didn't tweet it to me until now.
Oh,
It's so good. Oh, beautiful. I love my subscribers more than anything.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do too. Like, I have my own Discord server, and I have never met a group of more polite people, like, in the fandom. It's freaking
Oh, that's so
fantastic.
good.
Like, we've had, like, chats of 20 people in, like, a group call, and it's still coherent.
wow.
That's insane.
Right?
Wow, that is actually insane. Like,
I'm very
I find it hard to talk to 2 other people sometimes, and this is 3. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, you guys are nice.
Yeah.
I'm-
Oh, lucky, I see you're excited for the Has-Been Hotel.
Oh, excited.
I'm
all
like,
I care about right now.
right? Like, the music video that just came out about it as, like,
So relatable. That is like my spirit animal. I'm like so into it.
I freaking love the ending of that too. I was like, wow, that was shit.
Yep.
Just like, I love this. I love this already. Just
Oh, I
give
love
me
it.
more Has-Been Hotel, please.
Every demon is has a rainbow inside them. It's true.
Oh, like, I cannot wait for it. It's just, like, everything about that looks so good. And then if Vivian is also the guest of honor at MFF.
Oh my god, are you
Oh,
serious?
wow.
I am dead serious.
Oh my god!
I know, right?
I didn't know we actually got someone. That's fucking great. Sorry, I'm like so excited.
Yeah, no, she's like one of my favorite artists of all time.
Holy crap, same. Oh my god. I will totally go get like a print signed by her. That would be great.
Lucky just fangirls over.
I have like that's the thing is like I'm a furry fan. Like that's why I consider myself as a furry fandom.
Yeah, well, see, that's the thing. What was it? My friend Ash Coyote put it like this way, and she's another furry YouTuber, and she said that furry is a bunch of people who are fans of each other,
Yeah.
and that's like
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like
pretty weird.
that is the best explanation I've ever seen of the fandom. I don't think you can top that. That's like the perfect analogy.
Well, so like I wasn't used to it when I first got into the furry scene. Like I came right from the anime stuff. Like I was going to anime cons when I was younger, and I was like cosplaying. And then like I went to my first furry con, and people were like, I thought you had to build a fursuit to go to a con, so I built myself a fursuit because I did the cosplay thing. And then I got there, and people were like trying to take pictures with me, and like it was just crazy. I was just like, what is this? Like everybody likes me. Like this is strange. Like it's not like
Yeah, that's
that
so
in
true,
anime.
actually.
Well, because like it wasn't like that in anime fandom. Like literally,
Mm.
I built a fursuit and I wore it to like my last anime con, and it was not received well at all.
Yeah, they would have been like, "What the hell is that? Like, that's not from my favorite anime. Where is Kill la
Yeah.
Kill? Where's my
And then-
fucking Naruto?"
Right, literally. And then so to go to a furry convention, like they celebrate each other, and it was just like this new vibe, and I was just hooked. Instantly.
Yeah, I'd never actually heard of like that way of looking at the fandom. That's quite crazy.
Yeah, but if once you hear it, it's like that makes total sense.
Yeah, it really does.
Well, because like and like a lot of the people, a lot of us had the same like we didn't fit in so well in high school and stuff like that. We all have like some stuff that we were like hiding and asking ourselves, and then we became furries, and then we meet each other, and then the concept that other people instantly like you is really hard to get behind. Like when you come right from not fitting in, and then all of a sudden everybody likes you, then you're like, what's going on?
It's a very weird thing because like I am like back in high school, like I went back to it, it's like, oh my god, Eddie, insert name here is back, and it's like, wait, I was popular. Because
Wait,
so I was apparently one of the popular people back at my high school, and I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah, I had a similar thing actually. It was like when I left my first high school to go to my second one, I did not think that people would care as much as they did. And they were like, "Oh no, you're leaving!" And like people I barely spoke to would come up and be like, "I'm gonna miss you so much. You've always been so fun." And I'm like, "I've spent like 2 seconds with you. Who are you?"
So weird.
It's fucking strange. I guess it was like I got very mildly bullied in school. Like I don't want to say I don't even want to say bullied because I feel like it demeans what happens to other people. Like it was just verbal. I think I got pushed once, so I pushed back, and I pushed harder, and
Oh yeah.
that
Well,
was it.
that's-
That was it. Just push harder, and they won't do it again.
I think it's just general, like it's just kind of confrontational to be younger and in school and all that. Like it's just.
Oh yeah, but I was a dancer, so I got like, even though
Oh.
they ended up being right at the time, I didn't know I was gay. But I got like, oh, you poofed, oh, stop looking at my dick in the toilets and all that, and I'm like, I literally like, well, technically I'm asexual, so literally I was not looking at anything in the toilets. I was like, get me out of here. There's dicks around.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel. Oh my god.
I hate everything, especially
Aw.
sexual things. They make me so uncomfortable.
Right?
No, they're so sweet.
So,
Mhm.
Blue,
I married an asexual.
yeah, and,
Oh, bless.
yeah,
Yeah. The best thing ever. I've been with him for 12 years.
And,
That's
and
the good shit.
Blue, I also happen to be asexual.
Yeah.
Bless.
Okay, like, what's the most annoying the most annoying question that I always get, when talking about asexuality is like, so what do you jerk off to?
Oh my
Like,
god.
I swear to God, that question is like the first one that comes up. I'm just like, can you please have some chill?
Like just a little bit of chill would be kind of cute. Hey.
Just a little. I mean, get right,
Oh, that's I
right
get
out
that
of
one
the
so much.
right out.
Okay, I'm glad it's just not a me thing.
No.
No, I think it's everyone.
No, they'll literally like. There are those people that literally will just straight up ask the first thing on their brain, and they don't have any like tact, basically.
Yeah. It's kind of sad. It's like sometimes it's like okay, they're just a little ignorant and they're trying to learn. Like you can tell, and then some people just don't care. They're just like, oh, you are a novelty to me. Entertain me with your weirdness.
Yeah, like the main thing is like I have like a lot of transgender friends, and it's just like they literally get bullied like while they're in. I had a friend that was being bothered. Literally, the person's like, "What are your genitals? What gender are you?"
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, like,
literally.
so-
I can't make this.
Okay, so God, I've like done some I've accidentally said some pretty stupid shit to trans people, but like even I don't go that far. I've
Right,
never
these
gone
people
there.
Berating them. They're like literally. I've had one that like told me that they were in suit, and a guy's just like, "Come on, just tell me already. Are you male or female? I just want to know if I could date you." It's like, yo.
Well, what about if they want to date you? Like, if
What
you're being a
about
piece
that?
of shit, obviously they don't.
It's just so weird. But that's where we're at.
Yeah, that's where we're at, unfortunately. Oh my god. It's so crazy because the world's got, like, I would say in the past, like, 10 years, as an example, so much more tolerant and so much less tolerant at the same time.
Oh my God, you're so
That word.
right. It's just like I'm like on some days I'm just like, wow, we've really come so far, and then we just get like, and then I just like look back and I'm like, oh fuck, we just went backwards.
Yeah! It's absolutely ridiculous. It's like the tolerant and intolerant people just take turns with who's louder.
Yeah, and it's like, and then like my biggest complaint is like when when people like perpetuate tolerance, and then it's like it's really just people being intolerant.
Yes, that is so. There's literally what I've been dealing with on Twitter lately. It's like people being like, coming at me saying I'm being intolerant. I'll respond with, I'm sorry, I see your side of it, but I still think that my side is how I feel. And then they go, you're a piece of shit, you're intolerant. And I'm like, what? What? I actually just said that you had a very valid point. How is that intolerant? I literally don't understand.
It's for the likes, dude.
Start saying
For the likes.
It's for the likes.
for the like.
Sad.
Let me yell at somebody with a big following so they make a big deal out of me.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? I've never even thought of that before. I actually have never thought of that.
Never.
That's so
in my
sad, but so true.
That's what people do. That's been
Because
my
you're
whole
like,
thing.
yeah, you're so anonymous on the internet. You can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zelda just subscribed.
Oh.
Oh, welcome Zelda.
Did you just call them Zelda?
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know how it was pronounced, but it was Zahdldar, I think. I don't know. My memory is.
I goofed up. I can't. The stream is probably like 5 minutes behind. I haven't
Probably,
refreshed
yeah, that
it
happens to me
forever.
all the time.
I'm drawing this other thing. I'll show you guys in a minute.
Here, take a look at the stream because like we got like deadly looking Lucky right over here.
Oh
I like-
yeah.
Take heart. I'm gonna
Well,
take
Rip
heart.
hearts out.
Well, I mean, I could draw like a bleeding heart in the hand. I think that would work.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just like a toony heart, but it's bleeding. Like
Can it be
Oh.
glittery?
like a
Like,
There you go.
You ripped out a Sparkle Dog's heart.
like I'm gonna take all the likes. I'm taking them.
Lazy Potato subscribed.
Oh. Lucky looking soul.
Lucky looking soul.
Candy heart. Candy gore heart.
Yeah, that'd be a good one actually.
I just like, yeah, the heart thing. I feel like that would make my badass werewolf feminine character. That's super badass. I love it. She's
Spark
really-
just said my computer committed Despacito, and I don't know if I'm just like living under a rock, but I've never heard Despacito before.
Despacito's like a meme, yeah.
No, like
Oh, yeah.
death, as in like dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
So not yet. I've never heard anyone say Despacito in my life, and I think it is actually one of the best things.
good.
I think the best thing that I've heard recently is the basically one of the less known memes out of VR chat, which isn't the Ugandan Knuckles, but it was Kermit the Frog on a bed. It's like, oh no, please, not me. I'm okay.
Oh.
And it's like he jumps off a building. It's like, I'm gonna Kermit suicide. Just like jumps
Oh,
off.
I've seen that. It's so
It's
good.
like every time I freaking lose it. It's so good.
Remember.
With puns, the more terrible they are, the better they are.
Right?
Basically.
Like, if you try and make a good pun, you've immediately failed, because if it's, like, too sly, it's like, oh, you took that too seriously. Oh, sad. But when it's terrible, it's everything.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if I can show y'all this one. I'm drawing a picture from my friend.
Your
Hmm.
frond.
My friend. Like, I've had this idea for this picture for, like, way too long. So long, in fact, that, like, cell phones and the concept of taking selfies wasn't around. And so the picture,
Oh.
the picture didn't make sense in my head. The idea of us just holding cameras and being at Pride Rock. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, but now the picture makes sense because we're taking selfies at Pride Rock. How about that?
That's actually really weird that the picture didn't make sense originally.
Yeah, like
That's cool,
how
though. I
long
love
I wanted to draw it, and I
God,
just,
Lucky, you're
Oh.
just able to come up with that stuff so fast and
That's awesome.
yeah, I've been working on like I have like this like wicked long like queue of like gift art that I like want to draw for my friends, and so I've been just taking a hack at that when I'm not like working on fursuits now.
That's awesome.
You gotta show your friends you care, right?
Yeah.
I think I've
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to draw that for like way too long for her, and her name is Tawny DeReal. She's super mega good artist.
Super mega good.
Yeah, super mega good artist. Like
Give
furry.
me that Twitter.
Tawny DeReal.
How do you spell Tawny?
TANI, and then DA, and then real. So Tawny DeReal. She's like a OG furry. Like me and her originally like we know each other from a Lion King like art chat forum from when we were like teenagers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That is old school furry.
Yeah.
That is like Lion King.
Yeah. I was
that
in,
is so-
like art archive, and that's like,
Oh, her art's adorable.
so that's why I
Oh.
draw us like taking selfies at Pride Rock with like our personas now. It's like because we can't.
Yeah, that's adorable. That's
So I
so
kept-
cute.
Yeah, I came from Lion King fandom, so
Where
I'm a
did-
big Simba fan.
Yeah, that actually begs the question. Like, Spooch and Blue, where did you come from? Like, into the fandom. Like, how did that happen?
Oh, Spooch, you go first.
You go first, Blue.
You were asked first. Your name was first on the
Ah,
list of
okay.
questioning.
Oh.
So
Okay, so it was like middle school. Kind of just browsing through the internet, I found like a bunch of con videos, and I was like, "This is kind of gay," and I started watching more and more, and I was like, "No, this is pretty cool," but I'm never gonna tell anyone because that's gay. And then like, I kind of like kept that like whole entire like mindset until like sophomore year. And then I was like, maybe I'll get more into it. Like, nah, but I'm not gonna come out like as anything. Like, I'm not into it. I just like to watch the videos. And then like, yeah, I furry vine and everything. And then I was like, okay, yeah, I'm a furry. And at the time, I would make like little videos for like my friends just for like shits and giggles. And I made fucking when Vine was around, I made edits. So I like knew how to work Sony Vegas.
good old Vegas.
Oh yeah. And yeah, I just started like doing those same videos but like furry style on Instagram, and then used my Vegas, and I used my phone camera at the first
Yeah.
time. I put a little lens on it, and yeah, I called that my YouTube camera.
Wait, did you put
And-
one of the fisheye lenses on it?
Yeah, yeah. But it was
I
just like
love
a
those
wide,
things.
yeah. And then
So cool.
yeah, just started making YouTube videos and Instagram videos, and I've been just chilling.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Just
and
chilling.
And that's kind of how like me and Lucky, like, I think the first like actual conversation that we had when you weren't like barking at me was we were talking about Spooch.
It's strange that you met me while I was shoot. I was in total like trance. Like I was just like, yeah.
I love that so much. The first time we had a conversation where you weren't barking at me, like only in the fucking furry fandom.
See, that's a metaphor anywhere else, but not here.
Yeah, I hear. What we talk about when I wasn't barking.
We talked about just Spooch's videos, and I think we talked about, I was like, yeah, he wanted to get a suit, and it's like I wanted to try concept art, and then you're
Yeah.
like, and then he's like, well, you know, we could work something out,
Mm.
and then I think I messaged Spooch, was like, yo, you want a fursuit?
Yeah.
I wanted to make a fursuit for him, like, cause I had been watching like his little like clips on Instagram, and he made me laugh so much. Like I couldn't stop.
Yeah, like,
Watch.
what is it? What's one of my current favorite ones? I freaking love Wall Wars. Just like, is Wall Wars still open? Yeah, show us what you got. You just slam yourself into a wall. It's just like,
I love that your parents just have to deal with what you do.
Oh yeah, yeah. Sometimes I come upstairs and like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, I don't know.
That's
They're
what
like,
I have
okay.
no idea.
or what was the
I
other
performed
one?
that wall war stunt like 6 times.
Poor- Trying to get the right fucking take.
Yeah. I was like, maybe that's good, but let's try it again, and then like
Let's
just
slam
fucking jump into the wall.
harder.
Yeah. Hold on. I think I could like.
Yeah. But what was another
Put
good
the
one?
link.
It's like, hey, welcome to the free fan, and it's like, no, you don't have to do it. No, it's
Oh,
completely
yeah.
free. It's like, wait, no, I wasn't lying. It's like, the one thing you have to do to give one thing. It's like, what's that? Just your human, just your dignity. It's like, what? No, I want it
Yeah.
back. Well, it's too late. You already lost all your friends.
all your friends are gone. Aw.
Oh, so, like, again,
Accurate.
those videos give me life.
They're extremely relatable. I just feel like you're just like definitely sharing like a part of yourself that a lot of people wouldn't share, and it's like really relatable.
Yeah. And, I mean, like, Lucky, the first time you like, okay, when you like first liked one of my like videos, like I like died. I was like so happy. And then
Aw.
like you messaged me and you're like, "Hey, do you want to like edit videos for me?" And I died. My like soul left my body. I was yeah.
Well, I think you're the first person that I actually just asked that. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
Oh god, I love those moments. Like, so there's a new person in my Discord server, and like, I knew they were a new person because I saw them just jump into a group chat, and I was like, all right, and then just popped in and was like, hello, and they was just like, oh my god, that's him. And I'm just like, yeah, it's me. Hi. It's just like those moments where it's like, like, and then it's like, and then you get to basically play mind quad because you're like, let me guess, you aren't saying anything right now and are being awkwardly silent because you don't want to fuck this up, and you think that if you say something wrong I will never talk to you, and they're like, can you read minds? And it's like, can you read minds? And I'm like, no, I can just talk from personal experience.
Yeah, because it happens a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
I like legit like fan over like several people like in the furry fandom, and like I low-key like I try to keep like a meta modern kind of attitude about it. Like I'm sincerely insincere about it. Like, so I have like several that like I have legit fursuit crushes, I have legit like people that I'm a fan of, but then like I have to play this game of like, no, I'm way too shy to even talk to you, so then like I won't even ever acknowledge them ever. Like, because it's like actually a fan of them, so that sucks.
I'm just kind of like wondering, Lucky, how did we ever like start talking? I think I like joined your streams and I started saying stupid shit.
Basically,
Which I love wars. It's amazing.
Thank you.
It's so good.
I don't know. Like I've always been a furry fan myself, and like I kind of end up kind of clicking up with the people who are kind of where I'm at, whatever part of my life I'm in, I guess.
Okay,
And
what does that say about me and Spooch?
yeah, right? Like, how'd you end up in this corner? This is a weird. Because
Well, I
like
mean-
you know, I've stayed out of like generally I stay out of other people's way. I kind of miss like not being super well known or anything like that because I sort
I miss that
of
too.
enjoy, I sort of like I just still enjoy being like your base level furry and just kind of going through and like taking in the con without people shouting my name.
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah.
That's hard because I'll never get that back. And
Unless
but,
you
like-
just stop doing things.
right. But then I've like, you know, at the same time I still want friends and I want to make connections, but like
Yeah.
a lot of people can force those kind of interactions with you because like I have fans. Hey everybody who's watching here, my fan. But I don't want to hang out with you because like they'll have like a weird idea of who I am, basically.
Yeah,
That's
parasympathetic
that's the weird
relationship.
part.
You what?
Mm.
You what?
A parasocial relationship.
Yeah. Like I don't know like, what to do sometimes. Like, and I'm new to
It's
all.
very odd, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you'll meet people, like, I have met some of my best friends through people who were subscribed to my YouTube channel. My boyfriend was literally a subscriber. That's not why we
Aw.
started talking. It was, we actually ended up talking a completely different way. But, like, he was a subscriber, but he was one of the people that is so chill about it. And when they talk to you, like, I didn't even know he knew I made YouTube videos. We'd been talking for like 3 days when I met him, and I was like, oh, by the way, my job is YouTube. I forgot to tell you. And he's like, yeah, I know. I watch your videos. And I was like, oh,
See?
oh, okay, cool. So like, you can be really chill about it, and it's like absolutely fine. And I've met literally one of my best friends. Her name's Arma. She's a suit maker, and she's fucking gorgeous. She came up to me at a con and just went, "You're like my favorite cunt, hey." And I just went, "Yeah, all right, cool." We became friends. And now we're like actually best friends, and that's legitimately how she introduced herself. Because like, she wasn't like, I don't like the word fan.
Yeah.
To be honest, I
Mm.
don't think it's right for YouTube because of the nature of YouTube. It's a fan is
Yeah.
someone who almost disassociates themselves because they put that person on such a high pedestal.
Right?
And I think a lot of YouTube, because it's so personal, people do that for sure. They still do create fans out of themselves, and they disassociate and they go, wow, this person is so far above me. But it shouldn't happen. So I don't like perpetuating the use of the word fan on YouTube, because I really think that it should be much more of an audience or subscriber or something. Each their own. Use whatever word you want. I don't judge other
Audience.
people.
I
but,
think
like,
that's a good way
yeah.
to do it.
See, I've been totally addressing I literally call them my audience on Instagram is where I'm mainly at, and
Mm.
I call them fam, and I can't help it.
No, I love
It's
that.
so,
That's cute. Fam
so
is cute.
it's just so I love them. There's so many of them, and I talk to them, and like Spooch and Zillion, they're part of it. Like it's
Mhm. Oh yeah.
so cool. So yeah, I don't have that connection on YouTube yet, but like I look forward to doing that, and I think you're right about like just posting videos of yourself out of fursuit. It's gonna be really
Oh
nice.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. Especially if that's what you want to watch, then it'll attract the similar-minded people to you. And it's like, and that's why you went like I've made so many friends from my subscribers is because I've always been genuine with my content, except for the
Mhm.
brief period. But I think this was still genuinely me. It was just a different
Yeah,
part of me where I was
yeah,
being really edgy and like
yeah.
pretending like I didn't give a fuck what people thought and go fuck yourselves. And like I was never that edgy. That was put on a little bit. But after I grew out of that, like I've always been really genuine with my content, which means that the people who watch me are connecting to a genuine version of me, and when I meet them, more often than not, it's a great experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I'm pretty lucky for that.
But I think the edginess part, you're performing, yeah, like a little.
That was definitely like a character because like it started because it was like looking I was like, okay, well there's no one doing furry vlog content, so I can fill that hole in whichever way I want. And my feelings towards the fandom at the time were,
Oh
why are
yeah,
you all doing stupid things? Because
you
at the
know,
time people were
hard.
like, I don't remember what they were doing, but there was just a lot of stupid things going on. So like I started with videos where I literally like people would send me stuff and be like, can you like tear this to shreds and stuff? And I'd be like, yeah, all right. So like someone sent me a video and it was they sent me a page on Facebook called Down with Popufurs, and it was just attacking like three furries for no reason. So I
Ah.
just like
So
looked at the
sad.
page and basically was like, this page is a piece of shit. What is wrong with you? This is why the fandom is fucking crap, because people like this can't fucking just admit that they're jealous someone's more popular and move on. And like I made that video and I was
Yeah.
very legitimately passionate about how shit they were, so I came across as very angry and edgy. And then that video did so well. That is literally, it was the second video I ever posted on that channel, and I gained the first month of having that channel, I gained 2,000 subscribers.
Oh shit.
Holy cow.
Yeah, because that second video blew up because no one was making any content of a vlog style about the furry fandom. And that was, I think, the first video like that where it was just kind of like sitting down and talking about something furry related. Everybody else did con videos or tutorials. Like it was
It
just me
makes sense.
discussing.
It's got to be
Yeah.
something more for more bigger audience to relate to, because I feel like there's so much empty space still in furry content.
Oh,
Like,
definitely. There's still heaps that can be done.
yeah,
Like I don't know how, but like for example, daily vlogs is a whole thing that no furry has touched yet. Like
yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
don't know how you would incorporate furry content. Tempest,
Yeah, Tempest the
a
Husky.
Shusky.
Tempest
Yeah, go.
Husky just donated $5. I hope to meet you someday. You inspire me to get back into digital art. I'm so glad I could do
Aw.
that. And see, that's like,
That's
God, I love getting those comments. It's like when people are
yeah.
like, "You got me into drawing." See, one of the things that I very rarely get, like especially with my YouTube channel, is I very rarely get gift art. It's like when I get it, I cherish it. But the most part is like I see people like showing me, it's like, "Here, look what I drew after I watched your tutorial," and it's just like, oh, my heart.
Aww.
Because it's like I'm not here because people want to watch me. I'm here because people want to watch me teach them. And I feel like that's the reason I got into it, is because I saw like a gap. I was like, no one's teaching other people how to draw these things. I'll give it a shot. And my first video
I'll give it a shot.
just blew up, and then
Nice.
my third video like blew up even harder. And it's just like, god damn.
Yeah, you fill the hole in the marketplace and people will come.
Yeah.
They'll come. They'll just come.
It's true. Like, I've never had to advertise for my. In the whole history of my company, I've never needed to advertise for it.
Wow.
Oh.
It's all
That's
been
actually
word,
amazing.
It's literally word of mouth.
Yeah.
I've never
That's-
spent time.
I thought about spending money on advertising my YouTube, and then I looked at it and went, "Oh my god, that's so much effort."
Yeah, for me, I kind of felt like for advertising my YouTube channel, it's like I really could,
Mm.
or I could spend that time making my videos, editing
Right.
them even harder.
Mm.
That's so good.
Wow, you prioritize good content? That's insanely rare.
Well, see, the
Wow,
thing is, it's not
rare.
like I'm creating bad content. It's just like I've taken such a long break. Like, it's been a month since I uploaded my last video, probably more.
Oh, bitch, I feel you there. I take constantly like 2 to 3 month breaks, which is just something you should not do on YouTube. But I keep doing it because I keep getting depressed.
Yeah.
Silly
For-
me.
Yeah, for me, it's like my life is just so busy, and like I'm taking a break for October because I'm making a web comic.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that.
Really?
That's awesome. I
Yeah.
need to go back and read last October's though, because I'm one of those people that have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, it makes total sense when you actually like read last year's, but like
Ooh, I'll definitely do that.
I have
then.
never seen anybody like, and that's kind of another thing. It's like, I wonder if I did a comic page every day for the entire month of October.
Oh no. Oh
I'm
no.
gonna do that,
Oh,
and
no.
I did it, and it's like, oh shit, now I gotta do this again next year.
Mm-hmm. It was a good idea, but fuck.
Yeah, no, like I have already snapped once, and I'm just like, this is. Once I finish this comic, I'm never doing this again. Like, this is a proof of concept, but I will never. Like, I do not wish this fate onto anybody.
I feel like
That's
posting
fair.
content on YouTube like weekly, like
Oh,
making
I
like a
did
weekly video is like that's hell. I feel like.
I tried. I really was fighting the good fight, and then I got into a total fucking fight. Like, you want,
See,
you know what did it? A furcon. A furcon did it.
Oh, yeah, that does. That fucks it up.
I was like, this isn't working. Because, you have a couple of bad experiences, and you're like, I just.
Yeah.
See, I think
I'm terrible at posting now, but somehow for an entire year, while living on a train with no internet and working full time with the circus, I posted 2 videos a week without fail for a whole year.
Holy shit! You are a legend.
I do not know how I did
Goddamn.
that. Because if
God.
you asked me to post 1 video a week, that would give me anxiety because I don't think I can do that.
You did it.
But in 2015, literally, I uploaded my videos with my phone. I edited them on my computer, put them on my phone, and uploaded it because we had no internet. I lived on a train. My room was so small I could touch all 4 walls while standing in the center of it. Literally working full time. I had 1 day off a week, and I managed to post 2 videos a week. And now that YouTube is my full time job, where's my videos?
I feel like when you like think about it too much, or it's like you're only focused. That's when it's like it's too much stress. When you
Yeah,
don't think
'cause
about it
you
too
start
much,
to
you
worry
just
too
do
much.
it, and it's like, wow, I just did that.
Mm-hmm. And it was always like a hobby. It was what I did to calm down. And now, because it's my job, it's like there's stress on it because it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, I've got to
Oh.
try and make this video good, and I've got to try and make this stream good. Because if I don't make the video and the stream and they're not good, I won't make enough money to survive. But I don't want to just do it for the money because I really like what I do, and I want to preserve my integrity and make things that I like and I know my audience will like. But I also need to cater enough to what will make money without
Oh.
being a sellout. So you're just sitting there going, all right.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like fursuit making, too.
I thought you were going to say life.
No,
But yeah, fursuit making.
it's just like that, but life's just like that, too.
Yeah.
You don't want to sell out, but you want to. You need money to live.
Exactly.
that's kind of
It's
why I have, like,
unfortunate.
the donation ticker in streams. It's like, I'm not gonna monetize my videos. I don't want to do that. I don't want to force my audience to do that. So I'm just going to put like a donation ticker.
Right.
Just like if you got some spare change, chuck it my way. It's
Yeah.
back in the garden.
Yeah.
See, I'm really stoked that so the majority of my income is actually from streaming, but not from donations, because the website I use, YouNow, has a partner program, and
Oh.
basically with YouNow there's a currency, like a virtual currency called bars, and you buy bars to buy like stickers and stuff to use in your chats, or you can donate bars or stuff like that to your favorite like streamers and stuff. If you have a partnered account, at the end of the month your bars turn back into money.
Oh, okay.
So That's pretty cool. So at the moment, it's like, okay, people are still spending money. It's not technically donations, but here's where I actually make my money, because most of my subscribers are just as poor as me, if not more poor.
Right?
Once every 24 hours, the website gives every account what's called a free spin, and you can use that on someone's stream, and it will randomly gift them a certain amount of bars or likes or something, which turns directly into money. So
Oh.
it's cost the viewer literally nothing. All they have to do is click a button. Like they log in, they come to your stream, they click a button. It does like a little virtual slot game thing, and then no money is taken from the viewer. The website will pay the streamer whatever is rewarded in the little slot game.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So literally, I just like once every like 20 minutes go, oh yeah, hey guys, don't forget to do your free spin, just in case anyone's turned up and hasn't done it. They click 2 buttons, and the website pays me just for being on the website.
Yeah.
It's
That's how,
pretty
like,
cool.
YouTube should be.
Exactly. Exactly. YouTube's terrible. It's like, oh, you want money? You're gonna have to beg the people who watch you for it. It's like, oh,
Oh.
sorry, don't want to do that.
Hey, do you like making videos, but you also want to make money? Here's a good idea. Here, partner up with 20 other assholes.
Accurate. Accurate.
Gosh, it's way too real.
Being
Holy hell!
What?
Give it a
What
second.
happened? Oh, there we go. Yeah, boy, what a legend.
Wow. Thank
Oh.
you, Cold Valkyrie.
Nice. That's a good gift too.
We're at 420.
Oh wait. Did I cut out?
Guys, we're at 420 now. No one.
I was actually about to say that, and then I was mad at myself because you said it before me. That's why I just sat there in silence. I was like,
Awkward.
fuck. I was gonna point it out.
Well,
Oh my god, I'm so happy. You're going to MFF.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
holy shit.
420.
I don't know what just happened. I cut out, but
Mhm.
holy shit, somebody donated $100.
Yeah. See, like,
Yeah.
I do want to use this moment to point something out. A couple of my friends have gotten scammed through this, so like every time somebody donates like this large amount of money, I'm always skeptical.
Oh yeah.
What do you
I
mean
feel like
scammed? How does that happen?
Like you can get drawbacks. Basically, somebody just like takes the stream money that they donated and just like reverses it.
Oh,
PayPal.
ew.
And it's just kind of like, it's not a fun thing to do, which is why, because I started hearing people do that, it's like, you know what? I'm going to put a deposit in my PayPal so that I will never, do this much. Which is why, the donation bar right now is larger than it should be, because I'm accounting for some asshat to do that. It's kind of like, okay, if one person does this, it's basically statistics. It's like, okay, if there's a certain chance that somebody will donate a large sum of money and then go back on it. And it's kind of like, all right, so how do I
Combat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So-
know it.
Oh, for example, Gold Valkyrie Husky also donated $100 last stream. So there's trends that I'm trying to look for that may or may not be suspicious. So I'm actually going to look into that now. Yeah.
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 Give me an idea though. I think I'm gonna do a whatever you call it, like a donation tracker because people give me random donations sometimes. I forget that it's even a thing when I stream, because most of my streams are on you now. So when I stream on YouTube and someone donates, I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? What is that? What? Huh? So it just kind of ends up going to nothing because I'm never expecting it. So I should probably do a tracker thing for moving to the UK. I think that's a pretty good cause.
Yeah.
Get my ass over to my boyfriend. I want to touch him.
Yeah.
Oh wow. That was aggressive.
I feel it. I did.
When am I not?
That's a real mood.
That's a real mood. I want to kiss his face, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a dog named Cupid. I'm all in love.
Yeah, her
Aww.
dog is
What
freaking
kind of dog do you have?
adorable, and I want to hug it.
He's a good he's a good boy.
He's a good what? Sorry.
He's a good hug.
He's a good hug.
Yeah, he's
Aww. One of the best things, I just moved back in with my parents so I can save faster for my move. And one of the best things about moving back in with them is they have a beagle, and he is the friendliest dog. He's so sweet. Like he's one of those dogs that will actually hug you. Like does that weird thing where they like try and climb into your skin basically because they're
Yeah.
not close enough. It's so nice.
You the one that got attacked by the rat?
Yep.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, he's such a pussy.
tougher than ours.
But yeah, the donation ticker thing is like I have a deposit like in PayPal so that if somebody does a chargeback, I can keep. I don't have to like It's like
pay a thing. Yeah, I hate what it's like. Basically, let's check.
I'm gonna need to check the license and stuff for Streamlabs so that like because there is a specific thing in there that checks it or verifies it. I'll have to look into that.
Okay, so we
Because-
can celebrate that you got paid.
We can. We did. Though it is suspicious that somebody donated $200 within 2 weeks to me, so and left no message.
Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
like, I don't know. I'm skeptical. I appreciate it.
Gonna-
If this is genuine, then holy shit, dude! Thank you so much.
Yeah,
But-
that's a big red flag.
But I am skeptical.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Oh, thank you, Readable SG. They said they just watched one of my videos and I'm funny. That's sweet. Thanks. I try.
I feel like that's all I say to Spooch is like, haha, you funny.
You funny. You do a laugh time. Help. Oh, so I always thought that I wouldn't fangirl, like, because I'm not like a fangirl type person online anyway. So I always thought when I met idols of mine, I'd be fine, and I mostly am. Like I met Hugh Jackman, and I was really chill about that.
Oh wow.
But he's not like an idol of mine or anything. He was really nice. Actually, I should probably tell that story. I can't just casually mention it and then not
Yeah.
tell
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
So I went to a dance school in Australia called Brent Street, which is one of the best dance schools. And I went there for my full-time course after school, so essentially for my college or whatever you call it. And we had to do, because it's a proper course, there's certain units and everything, and one of the units was dance management. And for part of that, we had to organize and chaperone because it was also a normal dance school, so we had to organize and chaperone the little kids dance concert halfway through the year. So we were doing that, and I didn't know that Hugh Jackman's daughter went to Brent Street. I just didn't know that because he's Australian, which I constantly forget, and has a house in Australia. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, well, obviously, like if she does, like she's got to be somewhere, so it makes sense. So I had this group of kids I was taking care of. We all got assigned a group, and I had this little girl who kept going, "My daddy's Wolverine," and I'm like, cool. Like, awesome, enjoy that. Like, just literally ignoring this kid. Like, okay, shut up and draw your picture of your dad then. Like, just stop talking to me. I'm
Oh my god.
tired. And I kid you not, so she was doing a technical rehearsal. Like, I was waiting side stage watching him, and then this guy comes up behind me and he's just like, "Oh, excuse me, have you happened to see my daughter?" I think her name was like Kayla or whatever. I can't remember. You could probably Google it. I have the worst memory for names. And I just turned around and I was just like, "Oh yeah, she's on stage." And then I just stopped and stared at him, and he just kind of didn't say anything. And he's just like, "Ah," and I was like, "Would she be the one that keeps saying her daddy is Wolverine by any chance?" And he literally just goes, "Yeah, she does that." I was like, yeah, she's been doing it a lot. She drew 3 pictures of you as Wolverine. None of the colors were correct. And we just had like the most chill conversation while we were waiting for his daughter to get off stage. And he's really, really nice. And I was like super chill then. But then when I met, do any of you know Grace Helbig?
No, unfortunately.
No. See, like, this is what I mean. Like, she's nowhere near as. She's a YouTuber that I've watched for years, and I met her at VidCon because we were at like the YouTube party, and I was like, oh my god, there's like famous YouTubers everywhere, like fucking everywhere. But I just did not care about any of them, and then I turn around and almost bump into Grace, who's someone I've watched for years. I literally, all I could do was stare at her and go, I didn't actually even bump into her, I almost did, but I just stopped and went, I'm so sorry, and then immediately left. I like ran away. But then later, because I was quite lucky, because I was on a panel with Mamrie, who I also love, but not like I hadn't been watching her for as long as Grace. And Grace and Mamrie are really good friends. So I came up to Mamrie later at the party and was like, hi Mamrie, I'm Damien, I'm doing a panel with you, blah blah blah. Introduced myself, and then just turned to Grace and went, I'm still so sorry. And she loved it, and I was like, okay, good. And then I ended up chatting with them and becoming friends with them, and they were like, you remind us so much of Hannah's little sister, who's like their third friend. They're known as like the Holy Trinity. And I was like, oh, is that a great thing? And they're like, no, we fucking love Hannah's little sister. She's a fucking legend. And I was like, yeah, sweet. And then the next year I got invited back to VidCon with a B. And Hannah wasn't there the first year, and she was there this year. And she was like, wait, are you Damien? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh yeah, Grace and Mamrie met you last year. They told me about you and said you were like my sister. And I was like, oh, bitches even bothered to mention me to someone. Like, that's pretty cool. And Mamrie came up and gave me a huge hug, and like Grace said hello and everything. And it was just so weird to go from 1 year literally not even being able to form a sentence in front of Grace. And I was just like, hello. And then the next year they're like, hey bitch, what's up, giving me hugs and shit. And I'm like, oh, well, the world is crazy.
That's kind of how I felt at what is it, MFF the first year. I was just like, oh my god, I'm so scared of everything. Like, I almost cried because I was so lonely.
Aww.
And it was like, it was actually pathetic. But what ended up happening is like after that, I'm like, oh my god, it's like I met it's like Strobes was literally the first person I met there, and I was like, hi.
Welcome.
And it was just like, he was really nice. I'm just like, I feel like a third wheel the whole time. So I inevitably just like left, like the group that they were in. And I was like, oh, I'm not worth it. And then it's like, I met Majira, and like he basically like bent down like from his like just because he's super tall to hug me. And I was like, oh my god, this is so weird. It's like, I'm like, hi. And then it's like we get to BLFC, and it's just like such a transition because at MFF I was like, hi. And then at BLFC I was flipping him off while racing go-karts with him.
Nice.
Yeah, I creamed his ass, by the way. Like, just...
Oh, nice.
Red Paw Wolf donated $1. Thank you, Red Paw Wolf.
Yeah, a real donation.
Mm-hmm. The other donation could be real. I'm just not sure.
Could be.
But I think my favorite is, like, every time that happens, Lucky, I've got you dancing in the bee costume.
It's so good.
Yeah. So worth it. And that was from one of my streams. Like, that I
Yeah,
did
the
in
bees. The bees.
Great. Oh my god, I love the art, too.
I was just like, why am I creating this? What's the point of this?
Well, our stream was just talking about bees and appreciating bees through, like, the whole stream consistently. Very good.
Yeah.
I'm mentioning this because it's relevant to something we were talking about earlier. Sultan Fluff says, how the fuck do you draw your markings, Dillian?
Your markings?
Exactly, like, attempted gift art, but, like...
You have?
Yeah, like, what do I don't want to get...
Honestly, like, I don't care. Like, if you get the markings wrong, I don't care. You put, like, the fact that you drew them proves that you put an attempt into it, and for that, I am super thankful.
The chat's, like, legitimately asking, what's your advice? Like, drawing a character, then.
So the markings are very similar to that of a western spotted skunk. I really just need to, like, make it more available for, I should just make a status update on my channel of just like, here, this is the ref for my character.
Make a pinned tweet with a ref as well.
But my pinned tweet is literally like all of my previous pages to my webcomic right now.
Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, I wish you could have a pinned tweet that was like the.
Subpin.
You know what I've just realized I was saying? I wish your bio could be longer so you could include more things.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say, basically.
All right.
And then the pinned tweet could stay whatever you want to share at the time, but everyone has to use their pinned tweet to basically have an extended bio now.
Right. It's
Mhm.
true. The
Oh my
bio
God.
is good.
It should be so much longer.
Why can't I say more about myself?
Why can't
I
I
am
be even
more
more
than just these 140 characters. I am such an interesting person.
Why
That's
can't I
right.
be more of a narcissistic fuck?
People must know how great I am.
People would put like 5-paragraph essays in their
Somebody
bio.
would, and that's like a
Okay,
red
there still
flag.
needs to be a character limit.
It started in 1987 in Atlantic City.
Hell,
I was born.
You were born in 1987. That concerns me.
The hospital lights were flickering. It was a cold summer's evening.
The night was sultry.
And then at the end, it's just like, so yeah, I'm a furry.
Also, I'm a gamer.
Oh my god. Anybody who like puts gamer in like their like every time I see somebody put like gamer in their like description, I'm like, fucking poser.
what do you
At this point, it's kind of assumed that everyone plays games of at least
Like,
some
yeah.
variety.
Who plays video
Yeah.
games? Spooch, we still need to play Forza Horizon 4 together.
I
Like,
know we
for
haven't.
fuck's sake. Like that's like
I
the-
was playing it, and then I tried to draw a car, and then I gave up. I've just been sitting here.
You tried to draw the car?
What, like my car that I'm working on,
Uh,
which is going great.
what car are you making in game?
Oh no, not in game. Like I mean, like
Oh, your actual
in
car.
real life. Like yeah, in my garage. I'm like
Yeah.
working on all the cosmetics right now, and it's actually a pain in the ass.
Well, yeah, because
'Cause-
Bondo's a bitch.
Oh my god, I can't even get paint. I thought that would be easy.
No.
You know
No,
how hard it is
no.
to get paint matched?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, I
Who knew
do.
there was more than one color of blue?
Yes.
Me?
No, there's something called the rainbow. It's just blue in the rainbow.
It's just blue.
It's just blue. How hard can it be?
It's just blue in the rainbow.
Yeah, I walked into the paint store. I'm like, yeah, can I get blue paint for my car?
And were they just like, you're a fucking idiot?
Yeah, they're like,
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I just had a memory. It has nothing to do with anything you guys were talking about, so I'm sorry. When I moved home, I got better internet. And I forgot until just now. I was like sitting here going, I want to do more streams where I do stuff. I can't though, because my upload speed is terrible. And then I'm like, oh my god, no it's not! I got good upload speed now.
That's great. What I really want to do is I really want to get like sometime I want to get like streams to start theming again, like
Oh yeah.
like get like a bunch of Aussies and a bunch of Brits to all stream together.
Oh, fuck
like,
yeah.
as a
Oh
guest.
yeah, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, so like get you, Dezu, and who's the other Fox YouTuber out of there?
There's another one? There is
Yeah.
legitimately more than 2 Australians, and I'm not counting North.
Oh, somebody in chat said, Zillion, that Forza stream sucked. It was funny, but the ending was weird. Okay, so let me explain the ending. I had to get off because the bandwidth, like, just destroyed my roommate's ability to do homework. And, like, at that point, it's like, stream or homework. It's like, you don't even need to think about it. It's like, I gotta get off so you can do homework.
Yeah,
So it's
I
just
hated
like,
that.
yeah, no, it's just like, yeah, you gotta get off. Just
Yeah, every time I was like doing something, I felt really bad because the rest of my housemates couldn't use the internet. But to be fair, none of what they were doing was actually more important. 'Cause none of them was studying or anything. They were just like playing games online, and I was trying to do my job. So it was like, oh, I feel really bad because I've been streaming for 3 hours, but also if I don't, I can't pay you rent. So like,
here we go. We get to Oh, I freaking love the marking. Like, Lucky, your design is so simplistic, but it's so good
Thank
in its
you.
simplicity.
You forgot the sparkles on the heart. I thought that was we were gonna do
Patience, child.
that. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and I made him pink like this year, and that's like my like symbol to myself of like personal growth and like that my scars are healing and that kind of crap.
Fuck yeah.
Like they were red before, and I just made them like hot pink. Like my whole thing is like cactus juice now and cactus flowers. So
Ah.
I made my
Oh, are
first.
they hot pink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen cactus flowers. I'm gonna Google it.
Yeah, they're really beautiful. I freaking love, like, Arizona and the saguaro cactus. It's like you
Yeah.
actually get there and it's like, oh yeah, holy cow, those are actually as tall as trees.
Yeah, they're huge.
Oh yeah, they're actually really cool. When I did go to Arizona, I was very impressed by that.
You're just like Arizona's like wildlife and stuff impresses me. Their drivers do not.
Oh, our drivers are awful. Forget
Wow,
about
the flowers are gorgeous.
So yeah, I've just kind of like bonded. Like I've lived here in Arizona for 10 years now, and I've just bonded with living here, and it's really good. Been good for branding our company and stuff too. So
That's awesome.
I got to do some. It's kind of boring, but like I did like some volunteer work for our wildlife preserve here. Like we have a few of them, and I worked with owls for a bit, and it was really cool.
Oh.
That's awesome. It sounds like fun.
Yeah. I would like recommend anyone out there that's like curious about like local wildlife wherever you live to like do some volunteer work.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
It's really rad. I did it here, and you know you don't get paid, but like you totally get these like experiences that you would never get other.
I think my favorite.
for volunteer work? Oh my god.
I think my favorite is I think my favorite is one of my friends used to work at a raptory, and she always like bitched about this one vulture who kept like he was just a dick.
Yeah.
And it's like every time it's like, did Horace act up again? It's like, oh, you won't believe what he did this time.
You won't believe it. Yeah, like we were part of like different teams. Like I worked with owls mainly, but like yeah, everybody that had their specific birds, like they had such big personality. So crazy. I had to fight great horned owls mainly, were the ones that I worked with.
Ah.
Ooh, that's cool.
Fight with them? I don't know.
Fight with them?
Yeah, I think you fight with them, like, you know.
Cage
it's not-
match?
yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
they don't really like you when you get into their cage to
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, like that's fair.
they're not happy. But I like wanted to work for a zoo when I was younger, and I just, you know, I always thought I'd be like a veterinarian or something. This is a very different career path, obviously.
Yeah.
But then that's why I did the volunteer work. You know, I still wanted to be involved and learn about these animals and stuff. But and then I got a little involved in animation for a bit and took a class. Oops.
Yeah, your animations are looking pretty good though.
Yeah, thank you. But
My
I
voice just
realized it's
cracked.
really, yeah. Like, I'm just like I realized that like I was really like when it was all said and done. But I'm glad I got to try out like lots of other stuff.
It's good to try out different things, otherwise you won't know. Like
Yeah.
if you like it, if you're good at it, like I've always been a big believer in like taking opportunities wherever you can to try something new.
Absolutely. 100%.
Like I worked as a hairdresser for a while. It's not something I ever thought I would do, and then I just sort of fell into it, and I was like, ah, okay, cool. That was an experience.
That's so cool.
It was like literally I just quit my job working as a makeup artist, and I was like, I need a new job. And I walked past this hairdressing place, and they were hiring, and I walked in and went, why the fuck not? And they're like, do you have experience? I'm like, no, but like I do my own hair. And at the time I had even more ridiculous hair than I do now. It was kind of
Yeah.
like scene hair. So it was like all spiked up and all of that. So it was like really like over the top styled. And they just looked at me and went, "You did that?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like I cut and colored it and styled it. And they were like, "Okay, cool. We'll give you a trial shift."
Oh my god.
And I was just like, "Okay, cool." And then I was working there as an apprentice for a while. And then I got fired because I called them out for paying me too little.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Their excuse for firing me was that I wasn't committed enough, but I'd been there for 3 months and had 1 day off that I'd asked for, 1 half day off because they sent me home because I was vomiting in the toilet, and another day off, which was the day after that where I was still really sick, and they said don't come back in. So I'd never really like given them any reason to say I was uncommitted, but as soon as I said, "Hey, so I found out that I'm not meant to be paid $5, I'm meant to be paid like $6.50, and that's a big difference when it's something that low." Yeah, they were just like, all of a sudden I was not committed enough and I got fired.
That's brutal.
Yeah.
I worked for a pet store at one point that totally went out of business, and the whole process of them going out of business while I worked there was the saddest thing I've ever been through.
Yeah, would have been. Like, holy shit.
It was like, where are all these puppies gonna go? Where are all these go? It was just like, everybody started like adopting animals. Like employees were adopting animals from the place, and it was just like getting bad. And then like I think I went a month and a half with no paycheck before I was like, well, I don't think I'm getting paid. So I just took some.
Fuck that.
I took a cat and I took like some food.
What happened to the cat?
Like I just didn't know what else to do. And I was like, all right, well.
Oh, hey, PK Russell.
Yeah, I was about to say PK Russell's in the chat, and I think he might be drunk.
Oh wait, shit, PK Russell?
PK Russell's in the chat, yeah.
He's in the chat? Damn.
He literally said hi, and then said, "I'm not drunk."
Earlier today. This is so weird.
What? No, PK Russell's been in a lot of furry streams, like...
Yeah, I know, but like, he's a YouTuber I watched, and it's surreal to have him like in the chat.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh. Hey, PK Russell, my roommate watches you. What do you think of that?
I'm a fan of you, man.
He says I'm not drunk.
I don't. You're
believe
definitely
that,
drunk. I will fucking fight
I
you.
like your video.
All the puppies. Take all the.
Drunk is against Jesus. I can't wait till like Easter rolls around, because like every Easter I am now going to post like one Twitter message, and that is the Easter Bunny is just Jesus's persona.
Good. Fucking good.
Yeah. Oh, he says thanks, roommate, for watching.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's really fun. But lucky, I'm about done with
I love this.
It looks amazing.
It's really, really good. I feel like this is like Lucky like went hard at like a K-Shot concert and like TF'd.
No, it's just like this is just Kesha's heart. It's just sparkles.
I just got it on stage, just lost my mind. I love it.
All right. So one thing that I did in past streams is I actually gave these all werewolf names, because like
yes, the chart. Wait, we're still doing the chart, or is it like
I'm ready.
Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so we are going by first and last names. So we'll start with you, Spooch.
Okay.
All right, first and last. So first letter of your first name.
That's M.
Okay, so M. So you are Alpha. Alpha.
It's already sounding great.
And then last letter of your last name or first letter of your last name?
The fat L.
Okay, L is
A fat L.
Alpha Fang, or what is is that for first or last?
That's for last.
Okay, what about first? First letter of your last name.
My first letter of my last name's L.
What about the last letter of your last name?
Oh, that's R. My bad.
Okay, R. I kind of asked both just to see which one is funnier.
Good.
It's like Alpha Fang or Alpha Fire.
Alpha Fire. Definitely.
I am the alpha fire. I
Yeah,
burn
because-
all the other fires.
Wow.
Because you are in fact.
That's my fraternity.
fire.
It's Alpha Fire.
The alpha. I mean, let's be honest. You do look like like one of those dude bros who would do that.
It's so good.
Yo, my name's Alpha Fire, and I don't know how to fucking read. All right, and then we got God, Blue looks so stocky. Like as like the character just looks more.
I'm waiting for it to come back because
Yeah.
my stream's still behind.
Reloading.
There we
I
go. Oh my
made it.
god! Yeah, after seeing Spooch and then going to Blue.
It's just like it's like Spooch is like tall and it's like Blue's stanced.
I'm just you know what? That's actually not that far off my real posture.
Just like
'Cause
slouching.
I have a terrible back from years of dancing, so I actually slouch all the time. I have to correct myself constantly.
Yeah, it's like slouching and exasperated all at the same time.
Yeah, that is actually me.
All right.
Oh my god. Someone just said, Blue, is this a pigeon? And I just realized the pose you drew me in
Yes!
naturally looks like the
Yeah.
Wow, that's so good.
Wait,
I can
no.
fucking Photoshop in so many random things right above that.
Yeah.
I will leave it empty. All right, you guys, you have this on stream. Meme the shit out of it. Like,
Meme
please,
it.
meme it.
Werewolf Blue is thick, yeah boy. Ain't
Alright.
no other way to be.
All right, so first letter of your first name,
D.
Ancient. All right, last letter of your last name.
It's R.
It's
Ancient
R.
Fire.
Ancient Fire. What about the first letter of your last name?
P.
P. Ancient Paw.
It's fucking perfect.
Yes, we're going with that
Done.
one.
Done.
It's like, okay, I know the P one because that's the first letter of my last name, and I know for a fact that when you line mine up, my name, my werewolf name is Magic Paw. And it's like
Oh.
Magic,
Magic Paw and Ancient
Remember?
Paw. I love it.
Give me your knowledge.
Oh
Someone says.
yeah. Yeah, that was something.
Give me your knowledge.
Yes.
Ancient.
Fucking too good.
Hey,
Wait, what?
Someone just said, Ancient Paw, give me your knowledge.
PK
shall
Russell,
grant you
I
all
swear to
wisdom.
God. He's just so
Ancient Paw equals old
perfect.
dad.
Oh my god. Damn, that's coming.
I can even hear it in his voice right now.
You can hear it.
I can imagine him saying it.
His streams are freaking like his donation ticker is just the word breast pump, and it's just like
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, I wonder what a PK Russell stream is like, and it's just him playing armors with cat ears on. I'm like, this is exactly what I expected. I don't know what I was getting into. Why'd I do this?
I only just met PK like, I wanted to say less than a month ago. We started talking on Twitter, and he's like, "Oh yeah, your circus videos were a huge inspiration for me starting my channel." And I'm like,
Hell
"How has someone I've never met been inspired by me? That's the coolest fucking thing."
I
Yeah,
love
Fuck. And he's
That's
really nice. So hi again,
Yeah.
PK Ross.
it's really funny
Thanks
because
for
like
coming.
you look at his Twitter and then you look at his videos, and his videos are really edgy. Like PK Russell, your videos are edgy. I think you know that.
I actually, yeah, from what I've seen of your channel, PK, it's very similar to how I used to do my furry videos.
Yeah.
They were edgy.
But the thing is, like, you talk to him, and what I've seen from your Twitter, PK, is that is a completely different person.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like definitely a YouTube persona in a way, and there's nothing wrong with that. I hate people that are like, "Oh, you're not being yourself." It's like, no, you can, put on an extra element, and you can, have some sort of extra. Can you get out of my fucking keyboard? My rat just walked across my keyboard and almost closed Discord. Yeah, you can have like an extra element and that whole sort of next level thing to your personality and still be yourself. So I hate when people are like, but like that's not really you, and it's like, yeah, but if you talk to me long enough, you'll realize that everything I'm saying is still things that I stand behind. I'm just doing it in a different tone to make it more entertaining.
What? It's
I've
a funny
learned-
thing that PK says that you're a huge inspiration to him, because like that is like the exact same thing for me. Like it's just like I saw the furry videos. I'm like, oh, so you can actually still carry some dignity and make these videos, huh?
Oh my god, bless you. That means a lot. Thanks to PK as well. Bless you both.
Yeah. All right. So we gotta come up with Lucky's werewolf name. Lucky, what's your first name? Or
Okay,
first letter of your first name.
It's totally C.
All right. So C. Ravenous. Last letter of your last name.
The last letter
Uh-huh.
is L.
L. Ravenous Fang. Okay, so, like, I see this. What's your werewolf name? It's got, like, first letter of your first name, last letter of your last name. Why the fuck is Q on here?
Well,
Good point.
Right?
dude,
Like, Q is on the
case
last letter
you're-
of your last name. It's just like, Q, lupus. It's like, no one has... The last letter of your last name is never Q. That's not how the
Hey.
English language works.
Hey, don't
Maybe your parents
discriminate
are fucking
against
cool.
Sophie Zamolakwa.
Okay, alright,
Ravenous Fang.
yeah, it's either Ravenous Fang or what's the first letter of your last name?
Oh. Oh. O is good.
Oh, it's O. I thought you were saying
It's
O
O.
as in like,
It's
oh,
O.
I'm thinking.
It's Ravenous Crescent. It just
There you go.
makes
Ravenous.
I think that's perfect just because it makes no sense.
No sense. Oh, look at that crescent over there. That is a fucking ravenous crescent.
Oh, I gotta write.
What's next? A ferocious triangle? Like, calm down.
How do you spell that?
Ravenous Crescent. I think I did it right.
Ravenous.
Yeah, I did.
I love that name.
Ravenous Crescent. All right, so we have Ravenous Crescent, we have Ancient Paw, and we got Alpha Fire. Alpha Fire just sounds like somebody's username on like Grinder.
Yes,
Oh my god, yes. Oh, it so does.
Alpha Five.
Yo, I'm Alpha Fire. I work out 7 days a week. I work out 8 days a week, and I've got an IQ of about 500.
8.
I also got an extra chromosome.
The more the merrier. Yeah, boy.
I am awful.
Oh my god,
Me too.
Ravenous Croissant. Croissant?
Ravenous Croissant.
Like someone in the chat.
Who was that? It's
Model
Laxey
RC.
Graveyard.
This is
Was
great.
it? Oh no, they're just repeating. They're all just repeating.
Ravenous
Ah.
Croissant.
I dropped my croissant.
You gonna make me drop my croissant?
That was made me drop my croissant. It was like that's what makes Lucky transform is you like accidentally knock the croissant out of your hand. It's like
She
"Ah!"
dropped a croissant and she ripped someone's heart out in revenge.
Ravenous Croissant.
I mean, you don't take food from a coyote.
No.
You don't make a coyote drop their croissant.
I love all the croissant emojis.
That's rule number 1.
Croissant moth.
I am your croissant.
Someone said you should take the drawing of Blue the Dragon and make "Is this a pigeon?" memes. We already said to do
Yeah,
that.
please do it. Do it. Do
Everyone
it.
in the chat do it. We can't
Do
be
it.
bothered.
Actually, I'm gonna check my Discord and see if somebody's come up with one yet.
Do it.
I get the feeling that my Discord's pretty fast on this shit, so let's see.
I need to actually use my Discord. I have a Discord for my channel and I'm never on it. So isn't everybody else.
Everyone's just blowing up with croissants.
Croissants. It's a lot of croissants. Making me want some now.
Right?
Oh, somebody's already like, oh no, he called the Discord.
Oh no. Like, what's the Jimmy Neutron? Like, it's like,
Oh yeah, Carl Weezer.
it's like you gonna finish
Yeah,
that croissant?
excuse me, are you gonna finish that croissant?
Oh my god, I freaking love, like, Jimmy Neutron is like a hidden gem. There's like
Yeah.
some
Oh,
scenes
it's
in that
so weird.
that is just like, oh my god. I think my favorite is the one where it's like Sheen is like coming out. It's like, hey guys, what are you guys doing? It's like, oh, Jimmy Neutron is gonna figure out how to date girls, and I'm gonna go sniff Jimmy's gonna go try to go to a comet, and I'm gonna go sniff animals, and then it's like Sheen's like, and people say I'm the weird one. It's just,
That show is actually so good.
it really is. It's like the first thing that inspired me to want to become an engineer.
Oh,
honestly.
seriously, that's cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, like I
Oh.
want to become an engineer, and that's like one of the things. I'm like, oh my god, I'm a kid and I want to create all these things, but I never had like the tools to. And then it's like now, like in college, I'm like, I can build this.
I can build this. That's
It's
pretty
like-
awesome.
Now I'm able to like legitimately say, like when people ask me, it's like, hey,
The
what's your
pizza
favorite? Oh, when people say it's like, oh, what's your favorite car? And I'm just like, I don't know, haven't built it yet.
Cool.
I really want to build like an electric rally car.
Oh,
That would
That's
be
like my
awesome.
dream. Like that's one of the things I want to do now. That and an Iron Man suit, like legit. But
yeah.
solid
On the
state
list.
batteries need to develop more for that, so I can just hop into the battery industry and figure out how to get that running. But yeah,
Just do that. Just fix
Mhm.
that. Fix everything while you're at
no,
it.
we've actually made solid state batteries. They're really freaking cool. But
Ooh,
just
that is
getting general knowledge is just so important, and that's kind of why I'm making the Protogen suit, is because it is like I'm learning how to 3D print, and I'm learning how to
Yeah.
like do a bunch of stuff.
It's like a precursor to what you want to do next.
Yeah, it's kind of like, all right, next up, actual Protogen exosuit.
Oh, do it.
No, I plan
Do
on,
it.
like I can legitimately say I plan on doing that.
That's so cool. I'm
Will
so
it ever
keen to see
work? Maybe not.
it. Maybe not. But you can try.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sick.
We have
I'm-
ravenous croissant.
Ravenous croissant.
I love it.
It's like,
Lucky, do you keep referencing the pizza's aggressive?
pizza's aggressive.
That's where I'm at.
Aggressive
Look-
French bread.
Lucky, I love how like most people like who join my streams are like, oh my god, the chat's going to shit, and it's like you're just like, yeah, let's do this.
Get in it! Get amongst it, mate!
All right, PK Russell. I love that you love croissants.
Zilly willy, zilly willy
I
wheelies.
fucking...
It's like ravenous quack son. This chat is going to shit is the best part. Blue, god damn it. Zillian, I'm 3D printing a Stormbreaker from Avengers. That is cool. I can't wait to see how that turns out. So I took about 20 minutes to get Zillian's markings. Sam, I right? Yeah, I feel you. That takes me about that long too.
I love the fill tool. The fill tool's great for getting my markings right.
Well, see, the thing is, I actually programmed in something so that I can do the fill tool. Here, I'll actually show you.
Ooh.
So, file, new. Are you okay, Lucky?
I'm reading the chat.
Give me your teeth! I... Spooch, you're great.
That's
Oh yeah.
Lucky, like drawing looks like she's saying, "Give me your teeth."
Lucky says, what?
Like the drawing was saying, "Give me your teeth."
It's like Lucky saying, give me your teeth. Ancient Pause
Yeah.
just saying, is this a pigeon?
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
but Alpha Fire looks like he's the guy who'd send a dick pic.
Yeah, I'm on Grindr trying to get that man sausage.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's sending several dick pics.
Like unwarranted ones, like.
He's the type of person that is so good at dick pics and like butt pics that he has this amazing angle worked out, and you just go, how did you do that? Did you have a friend take that? And they're like, nah, but they won't ever reveal their secrets, and you're like, what the fuck sorcery is this?
Sorcery. That's a
So I
big
actually, So one of the main problems that you get when doing like the fill tool, especially in Photoshop, is you get this like ring around the edge. You see that one?
Oh, I hate it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I actually do is what you have is you do a wand, and then you go to select, and then you go to modify, expand, and then you go like let's expand to 2 pixels. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you basically go to the this function right here, and then you right click and go fill, and then it should give you the foreground color. So right here.
Oh no, damn it. My stream is so far behind that I thought I knew what you were talking about, but it's still catching up.
Yeah. And you do the foreground color. But what I actually do is, so that's how you would do it. But for me,
It's still going.
yeah. But for me, I actually just do the wand tool, and then I just press F4 because I made a shortcut to do all that for me.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna have to ask you to show me how to do this properly because that was useless for me. Very cool for everyone else, useless for me.
Yeah. No, I'll do that. I actually plan on
Thanks.
making a tutorial like some of my like essential Photoshop shortcuts.
Please do, because to be honest, like that is what intimidates me so much about digital art is like I know there's so much that you can do with it, but it's just so much to learn and like how do I get this to do that? How do I get this little shortcut? That would be a really useful video.
Yeah. Well, I think we're about ready to wrap this up.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining the stream. I will see you all next week, or I will see you tomorrow in the House Pet stream on the Two Furry Bros channel. And yeah, so I guess this is bye. Say bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.